Okay, we are now live.
Well,
All right.
I don't know who this live is.
hi guys, it's me, Cabe Angel, here to give you more entertainment, I guess.
Subscribe to my OnlyFans at KBAngel_OnlyFans.
All right. I think I'm trying to see how audio is. It looks all right. I think if anyone is in chat.
I have an announcement to make.
Okay, you do that. I'm gonna go ahead and get the music going.
I recently made my first $10 selling feet pics.
When?
Where?
Yesterday. I was in my friend's stream, and they were talking about feet pics, so I sent them some, and then someone in the stream was like, "I'll give you $10 to see them." I was like, "All right, deal."
Oh man, up in the world.
Same person
Yeah.
also
Okay.
commissioned me.
All
on
right.
stream.
I mean, yeah. First milestone is getting yourself out there.
Celebrating.
Yep.
And I was in Mokuna's stream, and she was like, "Don't sell feet pics in my chat unless you're gonna cut me in." So I commented on it.
All right.
Next week here, we hear Sepiola. I'm an entrepreneur. God, let me work.
Deeves, now honestly, Deeves, like with one extra layer, you could be the phone guy from Snap.
Steve, I just want to ask you. What mic do you have?
Hold on. You guys are saying that I have this professional production microphone. But you guys said it was cracked a little
Are
bit.
you running it
perhaps-
through any post processing?
Do you have...
No, you guys complained about the last one, so now I'm just using my wireless headset, which
Are
you
it's got
perhaps
phone quality. And now
talking-
I'm spending 2 more minutes getting the podcast and just shut up, let me work.
Have you considered
All
playing
right.
a robot? Because then this would be perfect.
All right. Let Deeves go and sort out his microphone issues. But
Yeah.
first we should go ahead and I think my volume might be higher than everyone else. I need to turn myself down a bit. Okay. So let's begin. While we wait for Vivian, would somebody please give us a recap? What happened last time? What are we doing? Where are we going?
I would,
time
but I was
on
missing.
Well of Brass.
Aqua Summer got feasted on by eels. There were eels. There were a lot of them.
We murdered a pirate.
She got better.
The underwater fight, we had a fight because Kef needs a thing to do a thing, and then we fought some guys. And then we got part of the thing, and a really cool sword for Willow.
Carmine made sure to tell the undead pirate captain that if he knew anything about being a captain, his ship would be up on the surface like ours.
You had a bad day, okay?
It was the worst day. He died.
Well, technically he
Yeah,
died twice.
Carmine would have made sure to inform him that he can't even do that, right?
Very good. But yes, yeah, that was pretty much it. You went down. You followed the wind to where it ended. Following the winds of fate. You then dived down to the bottom of the ocean where you found a sunken ship. You killed a bunch of ghosts and snakes and undead pirate captain. And you found on his person the Pearl of Humanity, the goddess of the sea, which is one of the 3 pieces that Dr. Kef needs in order to complete his trident of power. No, that's Ganondorf's weapon. The Trident of the Sea, and one of the 3 things you need. You also found within the treasure of the ship a bunch of money, and more importantly, Willow found a Holy Avenger, a short sword, a gladius from the late Imperial era, its name translates to Devil's End.
I have
It's also very expensive. It's very expensive.
I
Jeans, we can hear you moving some stuff around. If you could mute while you do that.
Yeah. Well, that or your noise cancellation's being funky wonky.
Mm-hmm.
Nah,
There
I'm
we
moving
go.
stuff around. I want to talk to our artificer and Deeves and possibly the GM about that sword and us having the remains of Sol Invictus, and possibly that being a means of kind of like reforging a newish Sol Invictus. Just a thought I had.
Okay, so I guess so I believe the thing that we want to do right now is we do have the going to Atlantis, right? At some point.
Yes.
So-
Your plan for today is you're going to be sailing to Atlantis in order to meet with the princess, because you know that the princess has in the royal family's treasury a fang from Jormungandr, the world serpent, which is the second piece that Kef seeks.
That's the thing. We could see if there's anybody I guess we could see if there's anybody in Atlanta. We could take out two birds in one stone. We could go to Atlantis. This is the capital of underwater land, so they've probably got somebody that knows something about making things that are good. Could Carmine look at Sol Invictus and try to deduce the necessary shit that would be necessary to reforge a magical weapon of this quality, and what the fuck could have broken something of this?
Well, we know how to reforge it except for one piece.
What's the problem?
The One
We don't
Piece?
know what a midnight sun is.
Then just ask, this is annoying. If Heron was here, they had a fucking. We could have asked them, Tick. Oh no. Okay, so let's just ask. Okay, let's try and find someone that can locate that.
Oh, I know someone who will know.
Wait, can I roll Arcane to see if fucking Carmine would be able to deduce what that is?
No, because that would be the incorrect skill to know that.
Religion?
History.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. I know what we need. I probably know who that would be, but anyways, I guess I'll roll a religion on this, and I'm going to flash
Yes.
genius myself and cast enhance ability and also guidance. So,
Alright, you need
why
a
not?
DC 30 religion check.
Oh boy, I can pass this.
Wait,
In
I
a
might be able
world-
to guidance you too.
You can only it's the same
Oh,
spell,
it
so it only
doesn't
matters
stack.
once. That being said, though, I can get Bardic Inspiration from Alistair.
Yeah, Carmine doesn't. Whatever Carmine wants, I will give him all of my bardic inspiration right now.
Thank you. You're so inspiring. What's your inspiration
so
dice?
inspiring.
I think this is gonna be a 4.
Is it? Hold on.
All
What
these
is
dice
it?
and they all come up 1.
It is a D10 at my current level.
Okay, so this is possible for me, but I've got to do a 2d20 first. Oh, it's possible. We've got the 20. 20 plus 4 plus, I make it. I can't not make it.
You can't not make it.
Go ahead and...
I literally can't. It's
go ahead
even
and-
with 2 2s.
Alright,
Because, yes. I'm gonna go knock down the Flash of Genius, though. And the, oh man, we did it, guys.
alright. So somehow, and I'm going to ask you how the fuck you know this,
Okay.
Carmine. Somehow, you recognize that term that Kef shows you in the letter that he got from Godrin. About the 4 things that were used in the creation of the Sol Invictus. When they forged Sol Invictus, the paladin who did so used, apparently, 4 things. 3 of them were holy relics dedicated to the 3 gods of the sun. And the 4th was something called the Midnight Sun. Carmine, with a 32 religion check, knows that the midnight sun is a very old term used by the Sun Church to represent the soul of the faithful. Because even in the darkest of night, the faithful of the sun can provide their own light. You are the midnight sun.
Oh, God damn it! That is hard. Oh
My
fuck!
child, you
Wait a
are
minute.
the weapon.
I know how he knows it. He knows. So Carmine is sitting there considering the term. He seems completely stumped for a bit. He sits down, starts stroking his beard, and you can tell he's visibly thinking. He is trying so hard to scan his brain for stuff. He starts to get sweat on his brow. I don't know, Alistair. How do you inspire him? What do you do to make him get a flash of genius here?
Sit on his lap.
I think Alistair just kind of notices that you're just like really deep in thought, and they just kind of like come over and just start kind of like gently like massaging your shoulders. Like, it's okay, you can make it. You can think of it really good. I believe in you.
You don't understand. Like, what? I've heard that before somewhere, but it isn't clicking. And then he gets like wide-eyed for a second. And he almost looks pale. Oh, there it is. He won't say it aloud, but the place where he got this information from is he shoots back to his mother, and he remembers hearing about her from his dad, and she was a cleric of the sun, incredibly faithful lady, and scanning over the things that his dad told him about her, he's able to recall various bits of information. And somewhere in there, it must have been some story he was told back when he was the tiniest little beardling. It must have came to it. It must have been mentioned to him. And then he says aloud, God damn it, I know. Willow is the midnight sun. It's some cockamamie turn for the soul. It's because it's always bright even in the dark. Yeah, that's the fortune cookie meaning of it.
No, that's quite poetic.
Yeah. That's the idea behind it.
What's a fortune cookie?
There's some weird. I think there's some weird thing from like Minotaur Land.
The Pandarans brought it over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm... Alright,
Yeah.
Willow, give me your soul.
There you go, Kay. Is that?
That was excellent. Thank you, Mal.
You're welcome. Alright, so there we go. Does that mean that we have everything then to reforge it?
No, because you need 3 artifacts of the sun. One of Eos, one of Apollo, and one of Lycophos.
Okay, so what? We gotta go talk to the church. Get them to do it.
Perhaps?
Yeah. Or, you know what? I feel like this is kind of an entire mini-quest, and we kind of have crunch, though.
Yes.
I feel like we'll keep an eye on this, but next time we're in Lysita, we can try and sort this out. But for now, I say
technically,
we go.
you do have a Holy Avenger, which could serve as the Apollo item.
Oh,
So
that's true.
technically, if since you'd basically be upgrading it, right? You know, Soul
Wait a
Invictus
minute,
would
then
be
what
a
about-
Holy Avenger plus.
What about
Uh,
what's his name's
so-
skull? What about what's his name's skull, though?
Hey, there you go. There's your Aeosian artifact.
I
Now we just need one of Lycothos.
Wait,
Mhm.
what about that bird that we turned into a teardrop?
Did we save anything from that bird, or we just erase it
Yeah,
from
we
existence? I
have the
think we just-
teardrop. But I think it was
Oh,
Apollo.
Viv?
Viv finally joined.
That was a Raven of Apollo. So unfortunately, that if that counted, that would be doubling up on Apollo
So
items.
So wait
You
a
need-
minute.
So you need
What do
like
you
something into the Twilight God in order
That's
to.
of course it's the Twilight God, the one that's the hardest to get shit from because he's so mysterious and never around.
I could probably get him on the phone.
Okay.
The literal
Mm,
Twilight vampire paladin is
Also,
right
hi. What did I miss?
we're trying to figure out how the hell we get the god of how the fuck we get an artifact of the. And the problem is oh man, geez. So what we would need to do is you would need. The problem is their followers are hard to find too. If we were in Dragon Tail, we could maybe give them something.
I think the Sun Church of Lysita owes me a favor. They might be able to help us. I also owe them a favor, though.
Also, I'm just going to quietly start leveling up my character in the background as we're talking.
Oh wait, did we level up last session?
No, but Rhea
Okay.
Session before.
wasn't leveled up last session.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, anyways, I guess how much money did we get to split from that last thing? Because nobody ever split the money.
Oh, I did not do that math. But we're not shopping right now, so we'll split
Okay,
it
yeah.
later.
Let's. Yeah. We need to. I'm gonna put out a message to remind us to do that for after or out of the session. Anyways, so we figured we've done all this. Let's get going to Atlantis, guys.
Yes.
Now I have something to do first.
What is it?
I'm gonna jump off the boat.
Make sure to pet Aqua Summer. They had a hard time.
No, I'm indifferent towards the sharks.
Never say
I'm
that
gonna-
about my boy again.
I'm gonna talk to some fish. Big masses of fish, and a lot of whale sharks, and other sea creatures which I come across. And I'm gonna fish command them to carry a message to everyone they can talk to in Atlantis. And I want dolphins. There's dolphins there too.
All right.
Is this possible?
All right. So you are using your Trident of Fish command?
And also my ability to talk to things that are underwater.
Right. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that works. You
I'll
gather.
want
You use your trident of. You use your ability to talk to fish to gather a bunch of fish and dolphins and other marine animals around. You use your trident of fish command to dominate the minds of the lead dolphin and like a whale and one other creature of notable size, and you tell them to swim ahead of your boat to Atlantis.
Yes.
All right.
I would like to. Can I say the message I'm sending to them?
Yes.
Okay. So the message is, I'm also like, okay, so I've culminated all of Kef's and Katol's titles into one message, and this is what it is. Okay, so the fish will sell to the people and whoever they can find that the noble Dr. Seth Alo, science officer of the Lysitan Court, dean of the Tol Alo Institute of Oceanic Studies and Exploration, veteran Scion of Truth, child of the seas, last surviving member of the village of Katol, is arriving bearing gifts with parties seeking a royal audience with the Princess Gargura.
All right. Now, most Tritons can't understand fish, but a swarm of fish will undoubtedly attract attention to someone who can cast. A swarm of fish acting unnaturally will obviously attract attention from those low-level spellcasters who can speak with animals.
You know what? That gives me an idea
and
for a character.
receive that
Someone should make an ocean cleric that's just a Triton that's like literally Aquaman. That's
I
actually a
agree.
druid. That they're actually a druid though.
Well, maybe when we do a nautical campaign in Phase 2, that can be your character.
Oh, and the important part of that message is last surviving member of the village of Katol.
Yes. Yes, that is important. Right. As the rest of you see Kef crawl back onto the ship, you see just the sea
Like a
in front
spider.
of you, like a spider. You see out in front of you this just school of varied fish of all sorts, swimming up ahead of your ship and then diving down, heading far away into the depths of the ocean.
Hmm.
Kef then takes his position as navigator of the Gilded Goose, and
Navigator. I barely know it.
and you sail for several days until such a time as you reach the ocean area above the city of Atlantis, which Kef, of course, being a Triton, knows the location of. Rhea has, of course, cast water breathing on all of you, so
Yes.
it is merely a matter of diving down. How will you make your appearance in the city?
Well, a lot of us are glowing beacons of light, so I'm pretty sure that's an announcement enough.
I mean, Willow is a glowing beacon of light. She has a magical glowing halo around her head.
Yeah, but don't they have like 3?
3 what?
Auras?
Yeah, like 3 auras.
Yeah, those auras aren't necessarily visible, though. That's just like a game
Willow
of
has
halo.
RGB lighting.
They're like metaphorical.
Yes,
I
yes.
thought
The
my
aura,
halo
the palette.
literally gives off light.
Yes, the halo does give off light, though. The halo is literally making them a glowing beacon of power.
Willow has that pro RGB gamer aesthetic going on.
We'll come down on our sharks, and I'll see if there's like a large fish. Honestly, I would have called the dragon turtles, but they are gonna help out later in my plan.
All right. All right. So, are you bringing Bubblish?
Yes.
All right. And for some reason, my camera monitor doesn't have permission to move Bubblish.
I still
Okay.
can't, but I'm still fucking angry that that damn zombie killed my fucking bed.
I believe that I am leveled up now. I think.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Did you? All right, good.
I picked a spell, and I don't think I get any stat upgrades or anything, so we're good.
Wizard is very straightforward in its leveling. It's just I
Yes.
hope you enjoy staring at all of the spells forever.
There's so many. I have a 6th level spell now, which is very interesting, so you know.
All these spells make a circle.
Hey, you know, Carmine's a bit of a wizard too. He's got 1 level on it. Watch out.
Nice.
Yes.
Wizard myself.
1 level.
He could get
Very
to 20 and
terrifying.
you'd still have more level. He could spend the rest of his time up to level 20 trying to catch up with you, and he'd never.
Yep.
Let us descend.
Alright, so I just want to double check. We're going to the Mermaid Land. I don't remember much of what happened last session if I was...
Mermaid Land. This is a
If you weren't
diverse
here last
aquatic-
session, so
Yeah, I
that's-
was not here.
We killed a pirate captain, got a funny jewel of the sea, and now we're going off the mermaid land so that our boy here can make a trident to bring up the funky place.
Jewel of the Sea, which I'm wearing.
Okay. Okay.
Technically, Pearl of
But first they
Marriott.
gotta kill Stillness.
Yes.
No, this is... Oh wait, we're on a quest to forge a weapon to help with killing Stillness.
Yes.
Yes.
Which will
Okay.
then raise the place. That's the quest. That's the plot line.
Got it. Got it. Understood.
Did we get a long rest, by the way?
Yes. You've traveled You've traveled several days on boat. You've had a long rest, cover all of your hit points and spell slots and
Can I take a
doodads.
Can I take a 300 gold diamond off of the ship, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, thank God. I asked because I like being able to cast Revivify. I don't trust you people with tanking off of the floor. I'm sorry. That's my job.
Okay.
Anyways, that's okay. I've got all my resources back. Just wanted to make sure.
All right. As you descend down, you can see this massive underwater city. Kef, you've seen it before, but to those of you who are new, it is quite a surprising sight. You see all of these white marbled buildings and towers and lights, magical lights to function even under the ocean. As you make your way forward, you see fish swimming through the streets and through the cities like pigeons in Lucida. You see Tritons and merfolk both living together in the city, going about lives not so unlike those you might expect of people in the city, in any surface city. As you approach, Willow's halo being a beacon on the sky, and of course your ship, you realize, is unable to approach through anything resembling stealth, just floating along the surface. A group of soldiers, Tritons, approach. What do you do?
I say hi.
All right. How do you introduce yourself?
I say I am the noble doctor, Cephalo. My fish have carried a message to you, hopefully.
You are the one that sent the message. One of the soldiers.
Yes.
We have orders to
One
take
and
you
all.
to. We have orders to take you to our commander.
Oh goodness, the commander. Well, now I feel so
Commander?
special.
I don't really know her. Commander's not the
No.
one I want to see. Surely you got my message.
Our orders are to take you to General Alton.
A general. Okay, that's good enough. These are my crewmates on one of my exploratory vessels. Technically, it's my girlfriend's.
Excuse me.
The vessel.
I think
is
he
his
was referring
girlfriend,
to
isn't it?
Captain Ingrid.
Oh, I thought he was referring to all of us collectively as his girlfriends, and I was confused for a second.
Honestly, this is
that-
Cap's. Honestly, can I be real? We are not the Midas party. This is just Cap's harem.
Yeah.
Then what the
I am
fuck's
Dr.
Carmine?
Besser.
Carmine,
Oh.
you're also a wife. Honestly.
Male wife.
Wow. God. You know what?
I am Cephalo, and let me
Yeah.
introduce you to my polycool.
Carmine, you're our dedicated house husband. You're the diversity hire.
How
Yeah.
the fuck? I feel like Carmine is
But
actually
it's
probably
Bryce,
one of
the
them.
diversity hire.
You know what? I can't say no to that. And that upsets me.
My music wasn't looping.
Oh, you're good.
So the soldiers escort you through the city. There are numerous stairs from the various people, merfolk and Triton both. You are unusual sights, especially seeing surfacers riding on sharks. Very unusual.
just gonna kind of like walk along with my tentacles like propelling me forward.
Nobody's actually looking at Kef because Kef is normal here.
Yes.
Uh, everyone's eyes are on the strange shimmering hairy man riding on a shark, and the is that an angel? I don't know.
Undead archangel on a shark, just shouting, "This is Seth Steele. Ignore me."
And I'm just kind of swimming behind one of the sharks, like, hello. I'm here too.
Rhea and Alistair probably like grabbing onto the tails or like the fins of one of the sharks to keep up
Swimming
with
in the
everyone who's
little-
got a swim speed.
The little current behind the sharks as they move forwards.
It sees you. I cast freedom of movement on myself to not worry about water now.
Oh,
Oh
all
my
right.
god.
All right, then Alistair just sort of moving in a sort of
Straight line.
just
think-
sort of moving as if the water was not even there. It
I
must
like
be
to
really
imagine
unnerving and really with your demon aesthetic going on, you know, it's probably quite spooky because you just like
You could probably
wouldn't be
moonwalk
faulted.
down here. couldn't
Literally,
you?
heaven and hell came to Atlantis today.
yeah.
I
The
just realized it would be really hard to swim if you have hooves like a minotaur. Oh no.
Cav was gonna look back
this
to
party
Barney
does
and
sort
just
of have
say,
some interesting things going on because you got the undead angel and you've got the world's nicest devil.
Yes.
Visually,
Yeah, but
were very
I'm-
stunning.
Keep in mind, Carmine is a walking disco ball.
Yes, and then
It's
we have
true.
a walking disco ball, and then somehow the least strange member of your party, a literal spectator,
hmm
a little baby beholder. All right,
It's insane. Also, I'm just going to interject and roll this real quick because I'm curious.
okay. How lucky am
Okay,
I
that's
today?
good. Yes. 13,
Okay.
I'll take it. That's a lucky number. Anyways, sorry, that's a tradition from my other D&D group.
Oh
I
no!
see.
Oh dear.
That can't be the case. I already got that 20 on the religion check. Maybe that's all I'm getting today, guys. It's
That
only
may be-
downhill from here.
You're all out. You're all out. All right.
I did my
So-
thing.
The soldiers lead you down until you reach a large marble building with Greco-Roman columns.
Yeah.
Written in the Triton language, above the entrance is something to the extent of War Council of Atlantis. Kef, of course, you realize this is basically, it's the Atlantean Pentagon.
Nice.
The Atlantagon.
You
Instead of a
you-
pentagon, it's a sea star.
you were brought in and you were told to wait in a certain room while some of the soldiers stay to escort you, and one goes to speak to his commanding officer, who goes to speak with his commanding officer, who goes to speak with his commanding officer, who goes to speak with the general.
I don't
And
think it should be one more commanding officer in that chain.
they have a very flat military structure, and apparently, and eventually you were brought into a meeting room. In that meeting room, there are two individuals waiting for you, in addition to a variety of staff who are not important enough to have tokens.
Okay.
You see these two people.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so we have a very cool looking dude and a bottom. Okay.
Yes. Yes. You see on the right hand side a very badass looking mermaid or merman, merfolk, wearing battle armor and carrying a very clearly magical spear.
Ooh.
Kef, you might recognize this man as General Altel, the leader of the Atlantean military.
Okay.
On the left, you see the High Priest of Sito. Sito being the goddess, being a dragon goddess, mother of dragons.
Oh yeah. That's
Also
the god that we prayed to get bubbles.
Yes. They are all.
It's also the goddess.
Yeah.
Ooh. Put Jormungandr in his place at the meeting of the seas. It's his mom.
Question. Can
Yes.
I
She's the mother of all
I'm gonna
dragons.
insight this guy.
The general.
Yo, does this all Adel guy?
Mm-hmm.
Does he look like he would be afraid to wear the color pink? How
No.
secure is his masculinity?
He is not afraid.
God.
No. He definitely suffers from some toxic masculinity.
Oh no.
He would probably not be comfortable wearing any magical wielding any magical items that Carmine has created. You may judge him appropriately.
This motherfucker couldn't wear the fucking Cracker Jack looking ass fat gem on the finger.
He would not wish to. He would not wish to.
He's a coward. It's a blight that many men in these days suffer.
As you enter into the room, there is a table. There are many bits of shell and writing on and tablets scattered about. There are what seem to be the Triton equivalent of chairs around this table. Please, take a seat, the general says.
Of course. I
Really
take a
tempted
seat.
to pick up a seat and try to put it in my backpack.
No.
Not
I
gonna happen.
noticed the doctor go to pick up one of the seats and I just kind of slap his hand like, no, just sit.
Set to take.
No, just sit.
I'm going to shape water to create a block of ice for me to just sit on.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Wouldn't the block of ice
Put
float?
your ass on ice.
Do you
Yeah,
know how
but-
fat Carmine's ass is?
Carmine
fair
is
enough.
holding it down.
Right. All right, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. All right. The general speaks again, and he says, "You were the one who sent that message.
Yes, 'tis I.
For what purpose?"
I think my purpose was clearly expressed in the message. I need to meet with the princess.
The High Priestess will speak, and then she will say, "For what reason do you wish to speak with the princess?"
I come bearing gifts. A gift that I hope the royal court seeks. A gift which I believe will cleanse them of a great humiliation. And
What
in
is this
exchange,
gift?
oh, you see, it's something quite intangible actually. It's my forgiveness.
Good.
The lady and the general both sort of narrow their eyes. Come again.
Yeah, it's my forgiveness.
Sure.
And
Where are
for-
you going with this?
for what reason would the princess need your forgiveness?
You might not have heard this part of the message. It was one of the last sentences. last surviving member of the village of Cuttle.
We are aware of the tragedy of Cuttle and many other villages beside.
The tragedy. Look at these. I would gesture to Ray and be like, look at these. Look at them. The tragedy. More like the misstep. The overlook. Despite being a Lecitan but despite being an Atlantean province, we never got protection. We had raid from pirates. My brother almost died. He died later. You know, with the rest of the entire village. Thousands of people slaughtered. And where were you guys? I don't think you know what I could have done today. Now, I come offering peace. I come offering forgiveness. And I come offering a partnership.
The general leans forward and says, "You are coming here to threaten us, then? You think one Lecitan ship and a handful of crew can threaten our entire city?"
I don't threaten, sir. I act. If I wanted to come here with an army, I would have.
Just saying it's a nice place here. It'd be bad if something happened to it. That's all I'm saying.
It's a truly beautiful city. Truly. And we are honored to be in the presence of this wonderful land.
I'm giving you an offer you can't refuse.
Oh dear.
Are you speaking as the, I believe you said, science advisor to the Council of Lacida when you make these threats?
I'm speaking in every ounce of my being. In every word in my titles. And all the weight that carries. Child of the seas. I'm beloved by the gods of your temples.
Oh my gosh.
The priestess will...
I've met Sito.
If that was true, then why would you come here threatening us?
I'm
If
not.
you were
I said
an
I
ally.
came bearing forgiveness. I make no threats. As I said before, I don't threaten. I act.
Let's, one second here. Can I believe what's happening here is Kefir feels like he was wronged in the past, but, well, this isn't at all an attempt for us to threaten or strong-arm you. We're here on a quest, basically.
I will give you this credit though. With what happened to the village of Cuttle, even if you sent your entire fleet, they would have all been decimated. But here's the thing. The tragedy of the village of Cuttle is a stain on the royal family's name. A tear in their tapestry of glory. How good would it be if they can publicly be absolved of their burden by the last person who remains from that village? The legacy of thousands of people. Thousands of fishfolk. That's what I come here to offer. A way to remedy the past. A partnership going forward. And also a means to stop the creeping death of the seas, which was responsible for the tragedy of Cuttle.
The general speaks and he says, "We cannot accept your forgiveness, because we cannot agree that there was any wrong done.
Sure.
The
But the people can agree.
The creature which decimated your village, regrettable as it was, is not something that our military can oppose. We've tried at other points. If we had been if we had known the attack was coming, we would have done what we could to evacuate, but
Well,
it's not that you were abandoned. It's that there was nothing we could have done.
even in that case, it still would save your face.
We have a
Penetration.
plan
I am
to
the
actually get rid of such a creature.
The general is huffy and annoyed, but Lady Bao will turn to Rhea and say, "The gods have provided me no guidance in defeating such this creature. My divinations are empty. What have you learned?"
Okay, so
Kep's gonna look at Ray and say, "Be very careful with information. You remember what it is."
oh, I know. The divinations returned nothing for a reason, and it is not because the gods have no way of dealing with it. It's simply because information about creatures such as stillness are particularly hard to get information about. So it is a bit complicated, I should say. But if
This explanation makes Kef a little bit flustered.
oh,
No,
Why?
you're doing a good job. It's just
I'm
they have
trying.
a very different opinion about why the gods don't get involved.
oh yeah, okay.
You are doing fine.
I'm
I
trying
like
my
this.
best. I'm
No,
trying
you're
my
doing
best.
great. Kef just thinks the gods are scared because that's what they are.
Ah. But where was I? I lost my train of thought. Crap.
You're
If
explaining
we-
that the gods can't, yeah, go ahead.
Yes. If we were to get your help, and with just at least a chance to talk to the princess, then we would actually be able to come to some sort of solution. And we do have knowledge about what these creatures are capable of and what we can do to actually stop them.
Go ahead.
Oh no, that I
Alright.
I think that's it.
Okay.
If anyone else
the-
has anything to chime in with, please do.
I've
The-
got
the-
something to tell them. Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
Come out and say, we have the plans and means necessary to create a weapon what could kill this thing. We on effectively a shopping list of items necessary to forge a weapon that could slay this problem once and for all. And I'm certain that that's a problem that the two of you would find much joy in seeing remedy. This creature that we're trying to slay is effectively unstoppable by normal means, but once this weapon has been created, we believe that its hide will be pierced, and it will no longer be a blight upon the ocean.
Kef's gonna chime in. He's gonna
Mhm.
say, "Priestess Bow, your divinations fail because in this you're at a loss for words. In this, it's hard to even describe. We'll just call it concern. They've abandoned you. It's not that they can't answer your divinations about this beast. It's that they won't, because they're scared, and they should be, and so should you. This beast is not of this plane of existence, of this realm of beings, of any of the planes of existence. It's different. And that difference is scary. Let me tell you what these things can do. These things don't just kill you. These things erase you from ever being, ever will be, and what you are currently. Kev is gonna place one of the void shards on the table.
Oh,
Take a look at this.
do be careful.
Don't touch it.
Yes.
Lady Bao
This.
sort of leans forward and looks at it. She doesn't touch.
This is a soul. A corrupted one, a lost one. One that's been pulled, wrenched away from prosperity, from eternal, from replication, just like every one of the thousands of villagers, and you tell me that you can't seek my forgiveness. This is their fate. There's no finding my parents in the next life. There's no finding my loved ones again because they're gone. They never were.
That is incorrect.
That's
Zed.
what Seth is gonna say here.
Okay. Because if they were voided, then no
Oh,
one would
Seth.
remember that there was a village to to have been massacred.
Yeah.
Except when they lie.
Yes.
Huh.
Okay. All right. Please
Yeah,
continue.
although, like,
Kef is-
technically, like, they're in the same realm of death, even if voided. Kef does believe that they share a similar fate because they are gone. Kef doesn't know for certain that there is a life cycle of souls. All they know for certain is that their loved ones are gone. They don't know if they're gonna see them again.
Mhm.
All they know is that they might not, and that's enough for them to believe that they will not.
Okay. Very well then.
For
wouldn't-
you to say that my forgiveness in this is not something worth taking, I think you need to examine yourself, look around you, and realize that moving forward, without me, Atlantis will not exist anymore. It will be the same thing that happened in Village of Katul. Look at this. Kef's gonna pull out the 2 vials of the Red Death that he stole from the witch.
Mhm.
I killed a priestess of stillness. They had the power to excrete this type of toxin, which destroys anything that breathes in any type of meat, anything that needs our means of circulation in our bloodstreams and whatnot. I have all this evidence for you, and you sit here. Yes, you can't do anything because you're alone in this. You've only been trying to do it by yourself. So what I come here seeking is the tooth of Jormungandr, of Fang specifically, to forge into a mighty weapon, to rip the skin off this beast, fillet it, and then cook it for dinner. Not really. That would probably kill us. But you get what I'm saying. This isn't even my speech, by the way. I wrote a whole different speech, but it's for the princess.
The general says, "You need a fang from the world serpent."
Yes.
That's correct.
Now, I would just go ask him, but he's not the nicest, scaly dude.
General,
That's
can
one
I
way
ask-
to put it.
General,
Last
can
time I
ask
met
you a
him,
question?
his mom had to put him in his place.
General,
The
can
high
I ask-
priestess of his mom smiles. Yes, Carmine.
So he's going to say, so are you currently unconvinced at the necessity of giving us this tooth?
I'm unconvinced of it. I'm unconvinced that you will be able to make a weapon any more potent than any other magical weapons we have.
Well, first off, allow me to inform you of the current plan. The idea is that we are going to take this gem, he'll point to the pearl that Kef has. We'll also be taking the
Pearl of
fang.
Moriarty.
Yeah, which we acquired recently. The fang will be another ingredient, and then what's the last one?
The hair.
Hair of the Titan of the Sea.
That's-
Tethys.
And then we'll be taking the hair from the Titan of the Sea. we'll be combining these into a singular legend. Will it be a legendary item?
It'll be an artifact.
We'll be combining these together to make an item of supreme quality. And if you might question this, what's the god that I'm assuming what's the god again? I'm assuming that gave us this, or was there a person who did?
Nido.
Who gave us this quest?
Nido did. 'Cause he's
Let's
the only
not
one
drop
who would.
that name.
We're not going to drop Nido. We were given this quest by a emissary of Ignorsi, and we can vouch for the
God.
validity that we will be getting a significant blessing to make this item more capable than anything that mortal hands could make. You can have our word that should this construction fail, we could return the item. We could return the thing to you. But it will certainly make a weapon of supreme quality, and I hate to inform you of this, but this is probably in your best interest. You have already admitted that your army is already incapable of dealing with this monster stillness, and currently have a group of capable adventurers here that have knocked on your front door and said that we'll take care of it for you at a discount.
Yes, it may seem like we're just a group of random people, but we truly are capable of doing
I would
great
argue that
feats.
this is your best shot of getting this entire situation dealt with. Anybody else that comes along is just going to be aimlessly hitting that thing with swords that won't work.
We have an actionable plan. We've already put into motion. We have one of the ingredients, and we're about to get the second one. I think this is your best option currently.
The lady looks to the general and she says, "Are we able to give them the fang?" The general shakes his head and says, "That is up to the princess. That is not
It's an heirloom.
That is
of
an
the
heirloom.
royals. It's a part of their claim to the throne.
It is as they say. The princess's great-grandfather took that from Jormungandr and survived and became a king."
Perhaps then we could make an agreement. Once we are done with our quest and we have done everything necessary, we could return the weapon that we make to them. And I believe that'll be a supreme replacement for the tooth. Would you find this
I
agreeable,
believe
Kev?
that's not in your purview to give.
I'm asking,
I will not be returning the weapon.
even in
I'm
death?
not even sure if I will return. No, the weapon in death is passed down to the next child of the seas. It will be given back to the gods from the parts which it is taken and bestowed upon the rest.
Understood.
If that just so happens to be a member of the royal family, then it is. But no, I am borrowing this weapon, if anything else.
The general looks to Lady Bao and says, "I need assurances we won't regret letting them meet the princess." Lady Bao nods and pulls out a knife.
Nope.
It's the ceremonial dagger in one hand. In her other hand, she pulls out from her pocket, a small mollusk, a clam of some sort. You watch as she dives the knife into it and begins to pop the creature open. She's casting augury. Kef, will Lady Bao regret letting Kef meet the princess?
Oh dear.
What is, in your opinion, the most likely outcome? Will it be favorable to Lady Bao, neutral to Lady Bao, or negative to Lady Bao?
It depends how capricious the princess is.
I mean, if you're gonna be this aggro to the princess, I would say probably gonna be
I
bad.
come with an olive branch. I could have came with weapons. In me,
Zed.
I'm already being kind.
I think that answers the question.
No, it's gonna
Zed
be
says
fine.
Seth becomes king of Atlantis right now. The GM literally has to make it happen. That's literally that's just the future. You
Oh
can't
my goodness.
can't change it.
What are the odds that Kef walks in there, knocks her off her feet, and she says, "Man, he may have just insulted me 10 times, but golly fuck, does he know how to carry a conversation?"
I'd say the over/under on that is like it's I think we have like a 20% chance.
All right.
Maybe
That's
not gonna lie, I might say some things that are going to offend the royal family. However, they're 100% truthful.
Yeah.
Alright.
So like, what's the problem? We're not telling a lie. Do they want
I'd
us
say
to lie
it's
to them?
50-50.
All right. So the clam opens and she pulls a small and sort of misformed pearl from the clam. She looks it over and she's examining it, and she then says to the general, "Unclear, mixed fortunes." The general sighs. "Very well. Lady Bao, take them to the Coral Palace."
Rhea mumbles to herself, "I cannot believe that actually worked."
Okay,
I can.
okay, give me a second. Hey, Kef, take this. Carmine's just going to hand him like a really, really, really like giant piece of like rock candy. I'll chew on it. I'm casting enhance ability.
Ah, I see.
I'm giving it to your charisma. You're gonna need it.
Kef is going to take the rock candy
Mhm.
and just like start like biting into it, but not even licking. Like,
Is rock candy Kef's favorite? Does he get to get that like proper just munchiness to it?
nah, I just forgot to eat breakfast.
Oh, damn. By the
Probably
way,
also why they were a little angry.
it's
Bardic
pink and cherry
Inspiration-
flavored. Go ahead.
Bardic Inspiration lasts like 10 minutes, right?
Yes.
I will say before we either before we get into the palace itself or like into like wherever the princess's chambers are, Alistair will give Kef a Bardic Inspiration also for any future rolls, checks, or saves that he might need to be making soon.
Goodness
All right.
gracious.
But you are inspired both by the little Carmine and the tall devil, so
Not gonna lie,
Ooh, this is
I'm
pretty.
so hyped to give this speech because like the other speeches I've prepared, like I've loved in this series. So
I'm very
Yeah.
excited to see your prepared speech.
last speech made me a child of the seas.
This speech will make you, well, we'll see.
Yeah.
It'll make you the news.
All right. You follow
Is that a water
Lady
bed?
Bao. You follow Lady Bao
Waters?
through the
Like,
waters,
underwater? Oh,
swimming, and you reach a. You dive down and then you go up through a cave until you find a palace in a completely underground cave, separated from the rest of the city, and in a bubble of air, a place where the Tritons can walk freely. You suspect that this lack of water is why the general did not accompany you, as he is a merfolk. As you pull yourselves out of the water, the priestess makes her way towards the door. She opens it and informs the Triton soldiers that you are guests and are here to meet with the princess. You need to grab your tokens and move you forward.
All right.
As you make your way forward through the through this entry hall. As you approach, you can hear something from the next room.
Oh, there once was a ship that was put to sea, and the name of the ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew
You hear
Oh my
a
god.
down, oh, blow my bully boys
you
down.
hear a ukulele playing,
Soon may the
and
weatherman come
a young
to
girl,
bring us
it sounds
sugar
like,
and
singing.
Oh my fucking god.
When the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave
Bro, you're gonna make me feel bad. I'm about to go in here and yell at her.
Oh,
You're
My
gonna
God, this
you're gonna go and yell at my Oshi?
Yes. Our Oshi?
As
uh,
as you hear this, you make your way up and you crack open the door, and you find yourself in a large room with pools of water, decorated with so many species of coral and colorful fish. You see sat in the center, her back to you, playing her ukulele, Guagura, the Princess of Atlantis.
Do we see her singing the song?
Yes, you do. You see her
Okay,
there.
you see Kev's face soften,
Mm-hmm.
and they go up and sit down and listen.
Oh.
She looks at you and continues strumming, and she looks at you as if asking if you wish to join the song. Does Kef join in the song?
Kev says, she gives her, he returns a look that says basically like, he wishes that he could partake in such a joyous song, but his heart sings a much sadder shanty this evening.
A much sadder shanty.
A much sadder shanty.
Guagura sings Wellerman. Kef sings Bones in the Ocean.
Actually, that's the lyrics I have pulled up and the song I was gonna sing.
Oh my goodness.
Should I respond to her with a verse from Bones in the Ocean?
If you like, sure.
Okay. Let me look at the lyrics. I'm gonna sing the first two verses of it.
Alright.
Just to like kind of like set the tone of like she's there. This is like I did not expect you to go this route, although like I should have.
You should have.
But yeah. I'll return the song with song.
Alright.
Ugh, let me sit up. Kev sits up and then starts to sing. Oh, I bid farewell to the port and the land, and I paddle away from brave Lycida's white sands, to search for my long ago forgotten friends, to search for the place I hear all sailors end. As the souls of the dead fill the space of my mind, I'll search without sleeping till peace I can find. I fear not the weather, I fear not the sea. I remember the fallen, do they think of me? Where the bones in the ocean forever will be.
She looks up and pulls herself to her feet and, straightens her dress and says, "You're a good singer."
Thanks, my mom taught me.
I'm afraid I haven't met you before.
I am the noble Dr. Cephalo. And honestly, your song has cooled the fires of my tempers from which I came here.
Oh? You weren't mad at me, were
I
you?
am... more at your parents. I'm
My
the
parents are
last
dead.
living...
Oh dear.
Yeah, so are mine. I'm the last living member of the village of Kachel.
Oh. I'm the last living member of the royal family, so I guess we got that in common. She looks a little
True. We have a lot in common. Finger points, smile.
sad. The priestess sort of walks up behind you. Miss Val, who is this person? This is Dr. Kef Allo, a man of many titles. They have come here to borrow something from the royal family. We need your blessing to give it to them.
Alright, speech time.
Alright.
I'll skip the call-outs about where were you, why weren't you there, blah blah blah, and I will go to they were nowhere, they were here, and now I'm here. Not as an avenger, but rather as a savior. I could have employed forces to wage war against my ancestral land. For what has been done to me, most would think it fair, but no, I come here humbled. The Red Death comes for you, and I, its unwilling herald. I drop the head of Stillness's priestess out of my bag.
Oh my god.
I have a few heads in my bag. I have killed the one who speaks the fatal words of the beast Stillness. And when I did so, the monster, the rift of life, met my gaze, and I sent back a challenge. I am the child of the seas. I am the herald of the watery gods, and now I come to you speaking my truth and my promises. Not so that I may profit, but that so I may save our peoples. I ask for the tooth of your lineage, so that we may bare our teeth against the one who seeks to end it. End all of us. Dearest princess, I beseech you, in the name of the people of Cuttle, and as the blessed of the seas, I need the tooth of Jormungandr. And with it I promise to slay the beach which seeks your doom, my doom, all of our doom. This doom will come from the seas to the skies to every corner of conjured land. I know I ask a lot. I ask for one of the namesakes of the throne you sit on, and I wish that was all I came to ask here today, but it's not. I ask that you and your forces join me and the Lecitan fleet in the fight against Stillness. Let the glory of this battle not be mine alone. Have all your kingdom know you have teeth to bear in this fight too, and that those teeth cut sharper than any others. With this fang and you at my side, we shall usher in a new era of sea kind. The waters will flourish with prosperity, and the two kingdoms shall share peace. Stuff's like reading from a note now. Let this exchange mark a partnership between Lucita and Atlantis, and let this bond be forged in shared bloodshed against erasure. What say you, princess?
Yeah. Hey, do you like fishing?
So you delivered much different because I was mad, but then you played the song and then I got sad.
And then Seth's heart was melted.
Literally was. I could not
I don't
be
know.
mad at that voice.
I don't know. Hey, do you like fishing?
I do.
Great. Okay, so let's go fishing.
Okay.
Wait. You're just going along with that? Okay.
I mean, I'm like, what else am I gonna do?
I mean, okay,
I don't have any
for
plans.
one,
Do you have plans, Miss Wyndham
for
King?
one, also, it's Calf.
Saving the world, but whatever.
Okay.
Things like that take time.
Priorities.
Listen, maybe, if Kef just impresses her with his fucking sick, nasty fishing skills, then she'll be like, whoa, you're right, you should have this tooth to go fight stillness.
You know what? Good point.
I think I'm pro fishing for the longest con.
Calf will say, if we're fishing here, you're quite the catch yourself, wink.
Yeah.
How old is this kid?
She is a Triton. They live a long
Also,
time.
Gargura is above the age of 18.
Okay, that's what. Okay, fair.
Yeah,
Yo.
Gargura is not a child. Actually, her real, her lore age is 4,000, and her...
It's over 9,000.
Yeah, but she
Yes.
keeps changing
Jesus
it.
Christ.
Yeah, she changes it every time she's asked.
Yeah.
I was looking at her lore
Yeah.
document earlier today. They had every
And the
single
person
age and
behind the fish is over 18.
Carmine's gonna go slowly walk up. Are you alright if I see the throne room, your Royal Excellency? The construction of this palace is utterly beautiful. The colors, everything. It's-
Yeah. The big chairs are back there. She gestures
You
behind her.
might. Do I have your permission to look at the architecture?
Just don't break nothing.
Oh, I would never. Not once. I am a student of art. He is just gonna go over and just walk into here and have a religious experience when he sees the location.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah, it's,
IRL I was thinking about myself, knowing KB and knowing Gargura, I should not have gone with the speech to begin with. That would have never worked.
So Gargura, as you have said, you would like like fishing. She grabs your hands, and then she
Right.
smiles at you, but it is a shark smile, with very
Oh,
many
dear.
sharp teeth. And she says, "You know, I am the best fisher in all of Atlantis." And then she runs up here, runs along this wall, dives into the water, swims up here in the blink of an eye, and leaps out with an acrobatic twirl, now having a fish like the size of her head clasped in her mouth, which she then takes a big meaty bite out of. After she swallows, without chewing,
Oh God.
this big, massive chunk of fish, she says, "Tell you what, that dusty old tooth, it ain't doing me a lot of good. But, you know, it's like a symbol or something. So I can't just give it away. But I'll tell you what, you prove that you're a real good fisherman, and maybe we can talk about letting it go." Does that sound good to you?
Many a great beast in my day, many aquatic. Yeah, sounds good to me.
All right. Then here's the game. I'm gonna give you guys 3 days to bring me the jaws of a megalodon.
Oh. The whole jaw. Okay.
Just a jaw?
I mean, I can't expect you to carry the whole body. Enough to prove that you have killed it. A fin, maybe. I don't care what exactly. Just proof that you have tracked down and killed a megalodon.
Interesting. Interesting. Sounds
I
like
mean,
a
how hard
challenge.
could that be?
And I'll get the tooth.
I'm just gonna roll. What would it be to know
Nature?
how big a megalodon is? Nature. I'm
Nature.
gonna roll nature. I want to see if I know how big a megalodon is. Oh dear.
This big holds hands like really
It's big.
far out.
It's pretty big.
It's pretty. You don't know a megalodon specifically, but you know that there are very big sharks. I guess you don't even know it's a
Alistair
shark.
just like Alistair looks at you and is like, "Well, I think it's at least maybe like a foot or two bigger than Aqua Summer."
Keth, being a Triton, this is an easier check for you because it's sort of, you at least know what a megalodon is. You've never seen one in person, which is why you're still alive, but they are absolutely massive things which can swallow creatures larger than you whole.
Okay.
Like, a megalodon would be able to use its swallow whole attack on Aqua Summer.
Yeah.
All right,
like,
I'll be
like-
back
like I
within
said,
3
at
days
least
with some jaws.
at least 2 feet bigger than Aqua Summer.
Yeah.
Kelp starts to turn
At
his
least
way and
2
says,
size
"Consider it
categories
done.
larger than Aqua Summer.
Consider it done, princess. And once I return, I hope to hear you sing again.
We'll see. Maybe if I feel like it.
Oh, and also, upon my returning, I would like to discuss a mutual military engagement between Atlantis and Lysita.
Now, you'll have to talk to Atul about that, but... Alright.
Okay. Alright, we gotta go find a Megalodon. I kinda already know where to start, though.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
Do you think we could fool her if we just made a really realistic-looking fin?
Is anybody got a question? Is anybody gonna go fucking grab Carmine? See, he's kind of
I'll
having
go-
a moment.
I'll go grab Carmine.
Alright.
Oh god, so is it okay if I describe what happens when they come into the throne room and just find him?
Yeah.
Please do.
I would love to hear what happens.
You see him sort of just standing, just sitting on the ground and looking around. So Carmine is just utterly thrown back by the bold colors, the splendor, the lavish tile work. It's stunning, utterly shattering in its perfection. Only a true artist, a mastermind of architecture and design, could have made a more opulent citadel. Perhaps it could do with more pink, more purple, more jewels, but even then it'd be a dwarven thing, not one of the sea. This is utter perfection in its purpose. Thankfully, his helmet is on. It hides his dumb-eyed staring at the decor. The water hides the sweating as it goes down his brow, but he is utterly overwhelmed at the perfection of this location. He is living through a moment of pure artistic inspiration and awakening, and he has no words, even as you walk up to him.
Oh, well, I feel so bad bringing Carmine out of his trance now.
I throw
think
a
Alistair's
trident
just
at
gonna
him.
take a step forward and kind of do the thing where they just like wave a hand in front of his eyes to see
Yeah,
if
yeah.
it.
I know what I must do. I know what I have to do now.
And what is that exactly?
Cabe, I'm gonna hit you with something. And I want
Okay.
to know your opinion on this.
Okay.
Carmine must be. Who's the person that has to make this spear?
It was going to be
gods?
Tethys. It was going to be.
Hmm.
It was going to be made by the last god that you're going to get something from.
This works out, but I'm gonna hit you with an idea after this, if that's okay.
Okay.
Carry on though. He's trembling. He doesn't say anything as he follows you out of the room.
I'm sure we'll be coming back soon enough for you to get more acquainted with the architecture. It is quite
No.
lovely.
It'll be too late. The moment's already coming past. The moment of inspiration has already become part of me. I have had enough.
Oh goodness.
All right.
You didn't get lost, did you?
No. I was lost, but now I am found.
Rhea does not understand, but she nods like she understands.
Okay, check your
Alistair
DMs.
nods like they
I-
understand perfectly.
I see. I will consider it. But first,
It's fine.
yes.
Kef sees how mesmerized you are and contemplates if they should bring you back.
Alright.
Personally, I would love to come back here just to like vacation.
This does seem like an ideal vacation place. It's basically like being at the beach the entire time.
Exactly.
You just gotta make sure you keep up those those water breathing spells, because if there's any lapse, you just immediately, die.
You've got like what, 5 minutes to get that shit fixed?
Yeah.
So, Kef is gonna walk by Rhea and like kind of say under their breath, like talking to themselves, like, "Why did I think a speech would work?"
Did you say that again?
No.
What?
Kef's just gonna keep walking.
Oh, I actually didn't hear it though.
They just said, why did they think a speech would work here?
Ah.
Princess is adorable, but I don't think she cares.
Oh.
I think
Willow
you-
grins and
you
says,
missed your
"Way to
target-
control the room, Doctor."
You missed your target age demographic by about 20 years. I'm not sure how old. I mean, I know how old like the VTuber she's inspired by is, but like the princess herself,
Guys, I
Well,
must.
I
regardless of
thought
if she is
she'd
an adult,
be
she has
more
a very
princessy.
childlike aloofness.
I must say. Wait, this is DC 16. We've got
Kef
this
just
amount
kind
of
of
stuff. we
hangs
have
their
to
head
do.
thinking
Right.
that they failed
Okay, guys,
thousands of
we
villagers.
got stuff to take care of. So,
Yes.
Skill
Uh,
challenge.
skill challenge.
Challenge.
Skill challenge. You guys are hunting a megalodon. You need 7 successes before you get 3 failures. Obvious skills which apply: survival, nature, perception, maybe investigation. Those are sort of
Okay.
obvious skills which apply. Obviously, if you have spells or other consumable abilities which will justifiably aid the search, you may expend those to get an automatic success.
So first thing is I'd like to say that we have two people that know guidance, right?
Yes.
Because Kef has that. Can I only give out one buff a turn, or can I give out multiple?
You can only give out one type of buff per turn. Or no. So you can only give out one of any type of buff. So if you're capable of casting
so-
guidance and
I have guidance and enhance ability and
Enhance
flash
ability.
of genius.
Okay.
I can I believe the wording on flash of genius is I can use it after seeing the roll. I think.
Yes.
Let me
So you
check.
may use guidance once per round. You may use enhance ability once per round on a different person than your guidance,
Mhm.
because they're concentration, and you may flash of genius once per round.
Okay, I want to check that first real fast, and then I know that our friend here, Kef, has guidance, and then our Alistair, do you have enhance ability and or bardic inspiration?
I have both. I still know freedom of movement, and I could use it as a spell to be like someone could go swim around and find areas where there might be megalodon activity ? Yeah.
Huh. So Flash of Genius doesn't actually say if you do it before or after you... Let me see this.
I think, well, the way that those rolls usually work is it's after you see the roll, but before the DM declares if it's a pass or a fail.
Okay, well, we know the DC, so I guess just assume that if it would matter, I would probably use it.
Yes.
Alright then. So, with that out of the way, Rhea, do you have enhance ability prepared?
Just a second. I'm just double checking that I have the right number of spells prepared because I leveled up.
We
Yeah,
have- You
You know
have
what,
3 days too, so you could just put it in there.
I've got something better than enhanceability prepared, actually.
Oh, sick. Okay. I guess with that then, I guess next we go down to
Oh, wait.
skills.
Here it is.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah.
That's to attack rolls.
that's attack rolls. Yeah,
That's attack.
Ah, damn it. Okay.
that's still a good spell though. Especially for divination. Oh wait, that's just bless, isn't it? That's still good.
Hey, we're getting raided. Puzzle Pulsar. Hell, welcome. Welcome, raiders.
Hello.
Thank you. We're in the middle of a skill challenge right now. They are hunting a megalodon for reasons that would take too long to explain. But welcome, Puzzle.
Gargura wants one.
Yes,
So-
Guagura, famous Vtuber and Princess of Atlantis, is asked to kill a megalodon. It's a long story, but welcome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So you guys are sorting. Yeah, sorting out.
Let's go over who has what.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I've got investigation 8, and I've got an 8 nature. Who else here? I guess like for the first round, we should figure out like what we're going to do in advance. Who else has like abilities that are really better, like an 8 or higher right now?
I have 9 insight and 9 perception.
So you're gonna probably do perception, I assume.
Yes.
Okay, and then Willow? What are you planning on doing for this?
So I got athletics and I got insight, and I can also cast Peerless Athlete to get advantage. On
Okay,
that athletics.
let's try to figure out a way to make athletics work for that. And then what's your bonus to athletics right now?
That would be 4.
You have a 4. We can still make that work. We'll just
But Peerless
ahead.
Athlete gives them, like, if they use their Channel Divinity for Peerless Athlete, that gives them a bonus to that, doesn't it? I think.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, so we're gonna have you do that, and we'll give you some buffs to help you with that then. And then what are you planning on doing, Kef?
Well, I wasn't sure this was gonna be skill challenge, or I can just ask
Mhm.
a god. What I want to do is like kind of like try to reach out to Moriarty through like the pearl of
Mhm.
Moriarty to see if they know where Megalodon is.
Understood.
Next, another thing I was gonna do is also use my literal school of exploration to see if anyone knows anything about a Megalodon.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
I can then Rhea. What do you plan on using for this?
Well, I guess my Radiant Inspiration does not work here, so I don't know. I guess I might just have to do athletics or something.
Do you have a skill do you have like any skills that you're proficient in that are intelligence? Because a lot of them should be good here.
Yeah, like
I've-
history.
Would history work here?
I mean, you can consider looking through like the history of like known megalodon encounters, and I don't know. Like you
I mean,
can
we're in
flavor
the
it-
city. We're in the city where that probably would work.
You know,
yeah,
true.
Like, you're in the library looking for the history of the megalodon species to kind of suss out if we can transfer that into our situation.
All right.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I do have +8 to history, so if you want,
Sure.
I will do that.
All right, boom.
that
So that
sounds
works
good.
out. That's big good then. All right, so in that case, I think we know what everyone wants to do. I say we start off with the rolls that are 8s already, and then we go to the other ones. Because like, Go ahead.
We can start off because, like I said, I have, like, the way that I can think of, I guess maybe it might be, like, again, I have my freedom of movement. I'm just thinking that that can be flavored as, casting on myself or somebody else to have better ability to navigate the aquatic scape while we look for Megalodon.
Maybe here is maybe I'll help you out a little bit with that. So, Alistair could cast Freedom of Movement on Willow, and then Willow uses that Freedom of Movement to justify making an athletics check, now able to move about unhindered by the water.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
okay, that checks out.
Yeah.
Okay, so in that case, do you want to start rolling and getting the first round of this cracked out?
Yeah.
All right.
Alistair
Do you mind
casts
if
Freedom
I
of Movement. That is the first success.
Sick. by a success with a spell. Do you mind if I go ahead and do my? I'm going to do nature. I'm just going to go look up about megalodons.
Okay. Yep. You go to the Library of Atlantis and begin reading everything that they have on the
Okay.
ecology
Okay.
of megalodons.
We have 3 uses of enhance ability, right?
Yes.
Fit from 3 people. I'm gonna go ahead.
I can also give Bardic to anybody who needs it.
I'm gonna go ahead, and in this case, I'm just gonna go ahead and roll the whatchamacallit, the nature. And okay.
Ooh!
I
Let's
was
go.
worried, but I'll take that. I had a 1 in 5 of fucking this up, but
Hell yeah.
All right. Carmine is now a world expert on the ecology of megalodons. You know everything
Did you know
about
that-
where they live and where they hunt.
Did you know that megalodons don't smell the blood of their enemy? Instead, they just smell the fear as like a presence in their mind from miles away, because everyone's afraid of a megalodon.
I'm not.
So
They'll never see me
so what
coming.
you're telling me is if we're just not afraid, or alternatively, we can attract one if we're just really scared of it.
Yeah, only problem is they can also definitely taste blood from 10 miles away.
Ah,
But how does the blood travel to them that fast?
All
That is
right.
the question. It must flow to them over 10 miles for them to even get it, so it'll
Yes.
probably be well and done by the time they actually smell it.
So,
Right.
Okay, so
I'm
up
gonna
next.
go. Oh,
Let's let Rhea go first. 'cause
yeah.
they
Okay.
have the fabric thing.
I went to the library with Carmine,
Mhm.
and instead of Carmine went off to like look at the science stuff about like the biology and ecology of megalodons. I'm looking at the historical facts of like when they have been seen and encountered and fought by the people of Atlantis.
I'm
gonna
So-
give you enhanced ability to give you a advantage here.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's amazing, first of all, thank you. Here. Here comes the roll.
Yeah,
That was
it
all right.
mattered so bad that was at advantage.
Yeah,
definitely did.
it
Not
did.
at all. No, because the 16 you got first. The 13.
Yeah,
It
Either
still
way.
matters.
Still.
Yeah. Yeah. And then
All right,
I guess I
excellent.
would say, Alistair, you should probably advantage Willow now using your enhance ability.
Willow
and
can
I am-
advantage. Willow can advantage herself with her channel
Oh.
divinity.
In that case, I'm gonna use my guidance on Willow then.
All right.
If that's
Willow does a backflip so cool that a megalodon hears about it,
take your extra D4.
and they come seeking out
1d4?
Willow for an autograph.
Go ahead and make your roll there, Willow.
Ooh, roll that D4.
Yep. You got an
Ouch.
additional D4. You need.
Oh my god.
You get what you need.
Oh,
All right.
Sure.
D4
So-
given clutch.
So, operating after this, all of this information that Carmine and Rhea have sort of synthesized together, Alistair casts freedom of movement on Willow, and Willow, moving with supreme grace and unhindered by the water, makes her way, leaping up undersea mountains around, searching ahead of the party, riding on Aqua Summer, her shark, and jumping from their back to explore, and generally just being the fastest damn scout in the sea.
Big
Hell
money.
yeah.
Okay.
I can give bardic inspiration to Kath.
It's probably not a bad yeah, it's probably a good idea, because, I mean...
Yeah.
And then
So whatever roll that you're gonna do, Kath, you can do it with a plus 1d10.
Rhea, do you want to give them a enhance ability? Wait, you don't have that on you right now, do
I
you?
don't know.
That's fine. I guess Alistair could Alistair, could you also toss some enhance ability right now, or do you not want to do that?
Yeah, why the fuck not? I mean, what else am I gonna use these spell slots for?
This is true. Woo.
Did you just say true uwu?
This is Uwu.
Yes.
True.
Fuck you.
True woo.
I am too powerful.
You are
So you'll
incredibly
have
powerful.
advantage and plus D10, so I don't think you can fail.
Never say never.
Famous last words, but
All right.
All right.
So
Is it whose turn is it now?
Oh, it's
it's
yours.
Yeah.
yours.
it's yours.
Yeah,
I'm
we're on to
gonna,
you now.
I'm gonna be a little cocky. I'm gonna get Bao's attention to like kind of like put my money where my mouth is with like my connection to the gods. And I'm gonna try to use like whatever connection the Pearl has to Moriarty to try to seek information on whereabouts of possible megalodons.
All right. Because you are currently holding a holy relic of the sea, and only because you are currently holding a holy relic of the sea, I will allow you to make a religion check.
Let's go. I have advantage.
You have advantage and an additional
Alistair has
D10.
given you the wisdom. Alistair has given you Owl's wisdom and like flirted with you to give you an inspiration.
I gave you a little kiss on the cheek.
Mm-hmm.
And
You
I
got
roll
this.
Unstoppable. Yes.
Okay.
Religion with advantage and yep.
Holy fuck.
Wait.
Yo.
Oh my god.
Yay.
We're crunching these guys. We're killing
All right.
it.
You guys are doing well. You guys are doing well. It's only been a day, but you have ruled out a lot of places where there are no megalodons hiding. And
That's a start.
And that's a start. That's a start. You still need 2 more successes in order to actually corner your prey. New round. You may not use the same skill that you used last round.
Do you mind if I go ahead then and I use investigation?
Yeah.
That makes sense. You've already gathered a lot of information between Willow scouting and Kef's divine guidance towards certain locations, and all the information Carmine and Rhea got from the library. Yeah, you can use investigation to start sort of synthesizing this and narrowing in.
Okay, let's do it. You know what? I'm going to toss myself a guidance here, just to try and crunch her and make sure this is not a... Yeah, okay.
All right. You guys are destroying the skill challenge. We need one more success. If you get one more success, you will find the Megalodon.
Okay.
Does anyone have any, like...
I have plus 9 to perception.
Oh, let's give it to you then, Allie. Let's give it to you.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna
Yeah.
guidance them.
Yeah, get guided. And I'll flash of genius you if you fail, so
Yeah.
thumbs up. Hey!
All right.
Hell yeah.
Did Bao see that I'm cool with the gods?
Yes, Bao did see that you were cool.
Were they impressed?
We're totally tubular.
Yeah.
You're such a badass. Yo, we did it, guys!
We did. We found a
Wait,
meg.
what did our devilish lad perceive?
I'm
The
going
Megalodon.
to tell you as soon
Just
as I
like
finish.
an ass
Like
of a megalodon, just like a megalodon twerking in the ocean.
probably
How does a
not
shark
that,
work?
but
Is
give me-
She twerks me, mateys!
Is a Sharknado an elemental or a group or a swarm of beasts?
yes.
Form of beast.
Yes. I like that answer.
Because the tornado part isn't conscious.
Unless.
Oh god!
Unless-
Oh god, no! Oh, is this Typhon's true form?
Typhon, the god of tyranny, his true form is just a Sharknado.
That's amazing.
That sounds about right to me.
That is, I suppose, one way of going about it. I just need to
Maybe that's one of his
copy over
avatars.
it. Maybe. But, I mean, he's like the father of dragons, so...
Who would be? I feel like, yeah, but I feel like it's his style, though.
That's true. That's true. I can certainly see the argument for it.
It's probably a better fit, but he could get away with it. And that's Typhon.
Hey, we're back
If I
here.
change gods, can I learn this power?
Is that a
Mighty power
megalodon?
of shark tornado.
Oh god, something's died here.
Well, yeah, this is where we fought one of the Void Witches. Or was that a place
Oh.
where? No. Oh wait, no, that's a different place. That was a
a different
dead
version
lion
of this.
turtle.
Yeah, that was a different. You fought on a different version of this map where you fought the Void Witch. This is the underwater version. Why did I put Kef on Earth? I'm getting everyone confused.
Don't you dare touch my son without my permission.
What you mean?
Oh,
my
I'm
son?
kidding, your family.
Alright.
Kef remembers that they brought the sharks here with the fish command.
Alright. The party makes their way through the ocean following recent sightings of a Meg in the area. You come across the skeletal remains of a Leviathan, a creature even greater than the one that you hunt. As you approach this massive crack in the earth, you see, or Alistair notices this massive crack in the earth, and as you float a little closer to it, you see emerging your quarry, the Megalodon.
Alright, but we're also gonna take the jaws of the Leviathan after this as a little, like, gift.
Those are even bigger. How do we carry those?
Oh, we'll bring some ropes.
Alright.
I'll figure something out. I'm an artificer. It's my job.
Alright. So we're gonna take a very quick 5-minute break at this point. Go to the bathroom, grab a drink, whatever it is you need to do. And then
Perfect.
and
I
then
do need to use the restroom.
I do.
yes.
Can I
And
go with everyone?
Yes, we can
and
hold
then
hands.
yes. And then we will come back and we will fight the Megalodon.
Okay.
Let me take a
Well,
step.
you're-
Alright.
I'll be right back.
By the way,
07,
Willow,
Richard
you're,
5.
Be right back.
Alright. Let's have fun, guys.
All right, and we're back. At least most of us are.
I am back, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, perfect.
I've,
Okay.
I've been back, yeah. I've just been quiet.
Okay.
All right. And I have to grab... I forgot to grab the Carmine's little pet. So let me grab that from the other map.
I'm going to be putting it onto Willow so that they can give them the help action when they get into melee for advantage for those delicious smites.
Makes sense.
Delicious smites.
All right. Let me pull up the turn order. Let's roll an ish.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, why don't we roll a fish?
Yes, roll a fish.
Wow, I rolled a fucking 20.
Aw.
Let's go.
24.
Ooh.
23 for Bubbly.
Yo guys, this is pretty good.
All right.
By your decimal point there.
That's for tie breaking.
Makes no sense.
What you do is you do the a point and then the number at the end that's equal to your initiative, just so that if everybody has that, it breaks ties automatically.
Yeah.
All right. Dr. Kef, you have won the initiative here.
I will roll tactics.
Okay.
I don't have advantage.
13 is insufficient. That's a big shark.
Very big.
Yes.
That's all you glean from it. It's a big shark.
That's a big shark. I mean, it was not a success, so I can't be any more specific than that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at a spell real quick.
Okay. It is... If you want to lightning bolt it, you're going to have to move closer first.
Not thinking lightning bolt yet.
Okay.
Alright, yeah. This is a very long spell to read.
Mm-hmm. If you tell me what it is, maybe I can sum up.
It's control water.
Oh. Okay, I can't sum it up. That's a complicated spell. It does a lot of different things.
Yes. Does it freeze anything?
You can
No.
use shape water too.
I have a spell that freezes things, if you want.
Basically, though, you would probably want to... if you were using control water, you might use it to create a whirlpool. Which...
I want to freeze it.
That is not something that control water does.
In
If I
shape
was a
water
monk,
only.
I could.
Problem is, shape water can only do it too if there's nothing inside of it.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna cast control water and put a whirlpool around the shark.
All right. Do I have a template for a whirlpool? It's not like I do. All right, let's see. How about 50 feet wide? Okay.
Prepare to take that, you dumb animal.
All right. When a creature enters the vortex for the first time in its turn or starts its turn there, it makes a strength saving throw. What's the range on this? 300 feet. Okay, yeah, you can do it. Right. Right. Okay.
It's 2d8 bludgeoning damage every time it's in there.
Right. But
Like
more
rocks and stuff.
importantly, it prevents it from moving if it fails to
And
save.
it's disadvantage on strength throws to get out.
It has disadvantage?
Yes, a creature caught the vortex can use this action to try to swim away from the vortex described above, but has disadvantage on strength athletic checks to do so.
Oh, wow.
Mmm.
Well, that's only if it fails the initial save.
Yep, let's see it try.
All right. So
I'm
that'll
not
be.
hopeful. My spell save is not good.
I made it one square too large.
Hey,
All right. And then Bublish will begin his turn. Or I'm sorry, is that all for Kef?
Kep is also going to summon a tentacle in front of themselves.
Okay.
I don't have the little tentacle icon.
No, you don't, because
Wait,
I
maybe
always.
I do.
No, I keep meaning to create a character sheet for it so you can pull it out, but yourself. But I always forget.
I feel like we're particularly lucky that it was Kef out during the conversation and not Cthulhu. Because that would have probably been very fun. Actually, maybe it'd have gone better.
No. If I think if like the personality of Cthulhu was there, we might have already had the tooth by now.
No, damn, you're probably right, actually.
The one time that we want Cthulhu to be out instead of Kev.
Cthulhu would have done a backflip and just like wooed the princess.
Be like, yo, check this out. Does a backflip underwater? Yeah, so hard, right?
Cthulhu would have like dived in the
All right,
water
Bublish.
and came out with like the general somehow.
Bublish advances forward, but the creature is outside of its spell, its eye rays range, so it will just dodge. Try not to be eaten. Willow.
Okay, I am going to do tactics.
Okay.
Why did that echo?
Tactics is a intelligence check, not a insight. But I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that'll be less than 12, which will not succeed.
Okay, I will then cast Shield of the Faithful on Aqua Summer. For my
Okay.
spell slot, and then I will move 60 feet.
All right.
Violence? Wait, can't you have Aqua Summer Dash and go 120?
Aqua Summer is a speed
Yeah,
of...
I don't.
What's
Yeah,
Aqua Summer's speed?
Aqua Summer has a speed of 50, not 60. So
Okay, if you dash with Aqua Summer, you could go 100. You could go just a flat 100.
or you could go,
Yeah,
or you
I
can go
don't have
50 and dodge.
Achiever.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as you can go, I also can use my Mantle of Majesty to make you use your reaction feat to move again.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's also true.
I don't want to go out too
I
far
don't know
ahead of
the-
you guys and get one
We
shot.
also don't know how the Megalodon's going to approach on its turn.
Yeah.
True. Probably just setting up a screen's probably for the best. Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
staying there is good.
Sally's fourth.
And then,
Carmine?
we're gonna bring ourselves to here, and you're gonna move up to here. Ernst Carmenson's gonna dodge. My called it is my little friend here is gonna use their help action on you, Willow.
You mean you're gonna ready a help action, but yes.
It's going to ready a help action. And then, I guess the other thing I would... I'm just checking my spells real fast to see if there's anything worth getting up. Not really... I guess, you know what, I'll cast Mirror Image on my... Mirror Image is not a... Yeah, I guess just Mirror Image myself.
Alright.
Yeah, you now see multiple different Carmines. The only difference between them is the color of their cape. One of them is like pastel blue. Another one is very purple. The other one is striped red and white. That's the only difference is the cape. They're all equally fabulous.
Carmine has somehow found a way to somehow even more induce a seizure.
Mm-hmm.
So, Doctor, you were trying to freeze the shark, weren't you?
At least freeze it in place.
Well,
Like, not freeze it solid, but like make sure it doesn't move. So we basically need to freeze everything from we need to freeze the tail.
well, I mean, why not just go all the way? I'm just going to
Because
conjure
then
a
we can't
little.
hit it.
No. We can. I'm gonna conjure a little ball of ice in my hand and just shoot it at the shark at high speed. And, yeah, I'm casting Odaluk's Freezing Sphere, my new spell.
Nice.
This is busted. So, yeah. So if it strikes a body of water or a liquid that's principally water, it freezes the liquid to a depth of 6 inches over a 30-foot square. And the ice lasts for a minute.
Alright, let's
But
see.
it also needs to make a con save or it takes a big chungus damage, so, you know.
Hey, do a tactics check, because I forgot to do it.
That's smart, yes, I
It's
should
probably
do that.
resistant to cold, but we want to limit its mobility.
But we'll see. Oh, yay!
Look at you,
Not
smarty
enough.
pants.
Alright, so each creature within the area must make a Constitution saving throw. Okay, let's start with that.
Fail. Fuck.
Oh! Well, shit, okay.
22, so it'll only take half as much damage. It's still half of 10d6, though.
Yeah,
Still really good.
You need to roll that for me.
here it is.
Creatures that are swimming on the surface of the frozen water are trapped in the ice.
Ooh.
A trapped creature
Yeah.
can use
That's very
action
good
to
roll.
make a strength check. Alright, so it's now both in a whirlpool and frozen in ice. Okay.
We're just bullying a shark. God damn.
Alright.
What if we could convince this shark to be one of our mounts and we just ride Megalodon back into the palace?
God, that would have been amazing.
We need its jaws.
You're technically bringing its jaws to her.
She
True.
just said that she wanted like jaws or a fin or a relic that we hunted a megalodon. Evidence that
And
we
we could
hunted a
just bring her
megalodon would be
one,
bringing it to
true.
her doorstep.
It's
Yeah.
too late to bring them a megalodon. Well, we could freeze it solid and then just try to waste it. It's only frozen for a minute.
Just
So you'll have to keep casting this until we get back to...
You gotta consider though,
We have brought
it's only
you.
afraid of
just walk up and be like, we have brought you a pet.
But it's not a pet. It's a wild animal that just happens to be afraid of us, so it will destroy the city.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they have a whole like government and
Just don't let it
military.
take a short rest. It'll be at 1
Rhea.
HP the whole time.
Yes.
Right, you made a tactics check. The Megalodon is very simple. It has armor class, it has hit points, it's got a swimming speed, it has the trait Blood Frenzy, it has the trait Water Breathing. Wonder what that does. It's got and it has a bite attack. Would you like to see the bite attack so you know how scary it is?
You know, yeah, let's just see what the bite attack is. I want to see how dangerous it is.
Show me that 50v12.
Alright, so it's got a plus 12 to hit.
Okay.
And when it hits, it does 4d10 plus 8 damage. And if you are large or smaller, you need to make a strength save or be swallowed whole. On a critical hit, it can also
Okay.
swallow huge creatures. And then you take a bunch of bludgeoning and that should be acid, not piercing. A bunch of bludgeoning and acid damage at the start of each of its turn while you're swallowed. And then you can read about how to get out of that.
Okay.
I don't want to get close to Megalodon.
Alright,
Neither do I.
it's now
Very good,
Megalodon's
he's
turn. He's frozen. He's frozen in ice, which
Also in a whirlpool.
which does not say he's restrained. So just that that he can't move out. So okay. He is going to try first he's gonna make it's the beginning of his turn, so he's gonna make the strength save against the whirlpool.
Disadvantage.
He doesn't have disadvantage because he isn't trapped yet. This was
Oh yeah, true.
So he
Okay,
makes
that's true.
he makes his save. He now wants to swim out, but he has to make a strength ability check against Rhea's spell DC in order to break free of the ice.
Yep.
You coming?
Does 19 succeed?
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right. Let's see. The creature. Let's see. On a successful save, the creature takes half damage. Okay. Keth, please roll your 2d8. I will take half.
Right.
Okay.
11.
Alright, halved to 5. And then the Meg is going to swim its movement out of the vortex. And then dash. Advancing on Aqua Summer and Urus Carmenson.
It's the greatest mistake
Oh,
it's
no.
ever made.
Alistair.
Yes. So,
There is a very big shark very getting close.
Okay, well, I know that I have my mantle of whatever majesty that gets us movement.
Mhm.
However, and it's just for whatever my bonus action is, because this also, if the shark can succeed or fail, I should say, on the wisdom save, which I don't expect a megalodon, to be honest with you. I don't expect a shark to have that big of a wisdom score. But then
Sharks are
getting
not
minus
renowned
1d6
for their wisdom.
Yes,
right,
it's true.
exactly. And then getting a minus 1d6 on all saving throws kind of seems value, but I don't know if right now the Mantle of Majesty would be more pertinent at this point in the combat.
Honestly, I don't think we need the movement because he's already here, and I think you're good to cast. I think you're good to do that on him.
Okay, yeah. I think, yeah, no, from where I'm at, he's still within 60 feet of me. So I will just do that for my bonus action.
All right. 1 wisdom save. I will nat 20 that.
Ooh,
Nope.
okay.
Nope. I'm using.
Oh my god!
Silvery
Your shark has a
barbs. You
degree.
roll that shit.
All right, silvery barbs.
That does not pass.
Yeah!
Get fucked.
All right.
Oh, thank you, thank you, Marilyn, for letting me have the items necessary to have a 20 spell save DC.
Goodness gracious.
Dab, dab.
I think if that was my unmodified DC, I don't think that would have passed. But you know, I'm a monster.
All right.
Embrace
Alistair, this is the first time your fiery brand, your brand of the Chainer's Gaze, has landed successfully. So,
That's right, it is.
so please describe for the audience what hell you have unleashed.
Okay, so I think the way that this kind of manifests at first is that Alistair just kind of like points at the Megalodon, and even though it's underwater, so there's kind of like this steam that's rising from it as these like brands around the creature's like face and eyes just kind of like weld itself into its flesh, and it kind of singes it. And they're glowing like a very faint red as they kind of seem to just be pulsating and hurting and attacking it and making it be bad at its saving throws.
Yes, and for everyone's information, this brand gives them a penalty of negative D6 on all saving throws for 1 minute.
I also have
Yes.
to pick someone to give advantage to, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Willow, take advantage. My little guy is going to then give you advantage on your second attack. Oh wait, no, he's already given you that. We'll give advantage then to... Kef, were you planning on doing any attacks in your turn?
Yes, I'm planning to do negative energy flood.
Does that require... Is that a spell?
That is not. That is
It's
a saving
spell.
throw.
Oh, never mind then. Then this won't help you. I'm gonna give it then to Bubblish. I think I'm just gonna. I think I have to give it to myself then. I think I take it then.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
But, do you have your action though?
I do have my action. What if I cast Synaptic Static on the Megalodon?
I don't will it work because its intelligence is too low.
That actually is a good question. You're right. I don't want to waste the spell slot if the intelligence is going to be too low.
Have you done your tactics?
I have not done my tactics. I will do my tactics. I don't know if 14's enough.
14 is exactly enough. Would you like to know?
Ooh.
Is your question, is a Megalodon too stupid for a for Synaptic Static?
Yes, that's my question.
Megalodon, while a proud and, you know, beautiful creature of the sea, has no thoughts, head empty. They have an intelligence score of 1, and therefore cannot be Synaptic Static.
Okay, well, good to know. That's good to know before I wasted that spell slot.
Thumbs up.
Tried and true, I can try to slow it.
Oh, slow's a good spell.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll do instead. I'll let's see. That's the range is 120 feet. Oh yeah, I'm still definitely within range. It's just Megalodon, so the only creature that will be making the save is Megalodon.
Alright. That is a wisdom saving throw for Meg. Alright.
Minus 1d6.
Minus 1d6. Okay,
It
he will
didn't
fail.
matter anyways.
Alright.
What
He
matters
is,
is if you
Yes,
Matters you got your order of operations right. You applied the negative before you made that the second save.
Exactly.
Oh wow, this is disgusting. You've got a 20 DCC, and then you have ways to lower their saves, and then you've got someone in the party with silvery barbs.
That is exactly why I was so upset that my brand was not hitting last time, because I'm literally a fucking wombo combo.
This is actually just disgusting. Oh
It's
god.
actually kind of disgusting.
Atrocious.
I'm so
Truly.
happy that we've enabled this.
I am too. It's my favorite build I've ever played in D&D, just from a pure combat standpoint.
Oh god. Okay, I guess he's slowed. Man, this guy just is not allowed to have a good day, is he?
Oh, hell no.
Dr. Kef, what would you like to do?
I want to cast negative energy flood.
Negative energy flood. Alright. That is a Constitution save. It will have a negative D6 on this. Alright,
Oh.
let's
Not a
Roll
1
that d6.
or 2.
so 16 minus 1d6. Let's see if that works.
3 up.
Yeah!
Alright.
Hey.
Let's go.
Alright, that will fail. So it will be hit with 5d12 necrotic damage, which is 28. Already rolled. Is there anything else? Just rising them as a zombie. Okay. That's only on humanoids. 28.
Let's go.
Alright. Any movement or bonus actions from the doctor?
No.
You can move your tentacle.
Tentacle is kind of where I want it to be.
Okay.
It's more of a defense in case, like, I need to be moved out of the way instead of getting swallowed.
Got it.
That's a good point, yeah.
Okay. Alright, Bublish's turn. Bublish is now within eye ray range, so Bublish will fire 2 of his eye rays at the shark.
Hell yeah.
He will fire a fear ray and then a confusion ray. First, the fear ray.
God.
This is a wisdom saving throw.
And we've already fucked at saving throws, haven't we?
And you have fucked at saving throws.
Oh god!
Even with a maximum fucking though, that will succeed. And then the
Confusion right?
no, sorry, it was a paralyzing ray. And then the paralyzing ray.
This shark doesn't get to
Bruh.
move.
Jesus Christ, these saving throws, these saving throws.
Unfortunately, again, even with a 6 on that d6, it will succeed. So, Bublish is, Bublish is
He's
a little
trying his
baby.
best.
He's trying. He's firing all the right rays. This shark is just too big. It's just too damn
Is it
big.
HP yet?
He should be able to see its HP bar, but
I
you need to-
can't.
We don't know the numbers.
yes.
Willow.
We haven't.
it's-
We've taken about a fifth of its health.
Willow, the little bird on your shoulder tweets at you, and it somehow is helping you by stabbing its little needle, beak into this thing's side. I don't know. You have advantage because it's helping. For your first attack.
To get onto the resistance destruction chain, I think I might do a righteous smite to make it vulnerable to radiant damage.
That would be cool.
Ooh,
Alright.
that's gonna get spicy.
All right, yeah. So using your righteous smite, if you could press the button for that. And pop up in chat.
Wait, you're 11 levels into Paladin, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, huh? All right. Wait, have you been adding the extra 1d8 of damage you get on all of your attacks for improved smite?
No.
That'll be a no.
That was just
Yeah. Oh yeah, you get an extra 1d8 damage on all of your attacks now for just being a paladin at level 11.
That is amazing.
Yeah. I can go ahead and add that to your scimitar attack. Actually, no. You should be using. Right. You should be using the
they've got
Holy Avenger.
+3 thing. +3 short sword, right?
Yeah. Shit. I forgot to add. Forgot to add that to your character sheet. Let me add that now.
Yeah.
Devil's End. Attack. Dexterity. 1d6.
Oh my god, you're actually disgusting now. This is amazing.
Plus 3. Secondary damage, 1d8 from improved smite. Alright. Wait, it didn't add the plus 3. It's a hit. There it goes. Alright, there you go. Devil's End.
all right. Ready to roll. Rolling
Mhm.
Devil's End.
Alright,
Damn.
you shouldn't have magic weapon ticked on anymore. But yeah. 29, that's a hit. It didn't add your dex to damage. Oh, I forgot. I left it stick to strength. That was my bad. Alright, so that should actually be 3, so 10, 11 damage. Are you smiting?
Yes. So do I just hit Divine Smite as normal for
No.
Radiant
I thought
Smite?
I thought you were doing the spell smite to make them
I am.
do the right thing, yeah.
Yeah. So you're just gonna roll the number of d8s that you want to do. So what level spell slot are you using?
Third.
Third? Okay, then you're gonna roll
Yeah.
4d8.
Mm.
And then I'll double it.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Righteous Smite is a stronghold ability. Oh, I thought it was a spell for a second. Never mind, I'm dumb.
All right.
That's disgusting. A monster.
Alright, so 15 radiant damage total times 2 is 30, and then another 10 from your slashing, or your piercing, so that is a total of 40 damage for your first attack.
My god.
Very good. Very
Second, and now your extra attack. Okay.
Devil's
Alright, 24, or, 27, yeah. You hit. Are you, would you like to smite again?
No, let's just keep. No.
Alright.
Okay. Divine Smite is not only applied to, is that once per attack, or the, okay, yeah, so that's once per turn. Okay. Alright, so that's 8 and 4, so 12 more damage. Alright,
nice, guys.
52 damage, that's not bad.
That's really good. Jeez.
Paladins doing damage? What is this, 5th edition?
Carmine.
gonna-
Paladin's doing
my-
damage is not a surprise, but Willow doing damage is a surprise with her.
Oh no, you're a monster now. You're actually kind of disgusting. You've grown up and now you're kind of...
The build is finally. It only took 20 sessions, but the build's finally starting to work out.
I don't have
It's
guidance.
the long.
I don't have
Long
guidance.
haul.
That's... Oh yeah, now you're getting there. It's great. I don't have guidance. That's a 7. My boy don't know shit. It's
No.
a shark. You stab
That
him.
that is a big shark. It is made of, it is huge, which means, no, I'm sorry, it is colossal, which means it has colossal guts.
Ugh.
Carmine is going to say that he's seen starfish with more fight to them than this megalodon.
No thoughts. Head empty.
Tenacious.
Oh boy, hey, I have advantage because of silvery barb, so that's a crit. Hey.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Critical lightning fist.
Then, I don't know why I'm getting the +2. Oh yeah, the +2 because I'm giving myself the +2 for my I +2'd him with my fusion. So yeah, we're gonna get that through for that amount of damage. Not the best damage, but now this guy is disadvantaged to anybody other than Carmine.
Mhm.
We're then going to hit him again because low XD. I have. Oh my god, Carmine.
Rude.
If only I was a paladin.
All right, and then another 15.
Yep, and then I'm going to give myself some temp HP with my bonus action to give myself 10 more health to look a lot healthier, because why not have 10 temp HP when you have 3 mirror images up and the guy has to hit you?
Hell yeah.
And I'm going to keep up my reaction for next time someone does a spell, I'm going to Silvery Barbs it to make sure he fails to save, because I forgot about that last turn for Rhea, and I feel bad about that.
Hey, well, thank you, because I'm about to do a spell.
Thumbs up. He'll get disadvantage and a minus. He'll get disadvantage and a fucking minus D6.
So, I'm going to spend a level 5 spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
1 second before you do that.
yeah.
My boy here is going to help Willow again.
Ah,
Gotcha.
perfect.
So I need to establish that.
No,
Go
I
ahead.
understand. So a level 5 spell slot to cast none other than Lightning Bolt.
Ooh. All right.
So I'm just gonna blast it with lightning. Fuck yeah. It
All
has
right.
to make its dex save.
It also has a
And-
-2 to dex saves because of the slow.
Yep.
Yes. All right. So let's see how low this dexterity saving throw can go. So it's a 19, but it's a 19 -2 -1d6.
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's below my spell save DC. It gets max damage. Hell yes. And I upcasted, so yeah. I'm gonna roll
Alright.
10d6.
10d6.
Here it is.
Oh no, it's 1. Oh yeah, it is 10d6.
Oh yeah!
God, that's some fancy sixes.
Yeah!
That's a fistful of
Oh,
dice.
that's-
All right. 43.
That's amazing. I
Yeah.
love it.
I'd like
So-
to say thank you for letting me save my silvery barbs.
Yes. So this
You're
this massive slow creature swims up, and Carmine bumps it in the nose with a lightning electric fist, and then while it's still staggering and reeling back, Rhea comes up and just sends the might of Thor through this thing. From head to tail, it flashes. You can see its skeleton like it's a cartoon. It is
Of course.
a massive injury. It is left smoking. Anything else from Rhea?
I end my turn with a card face down. Wait, no, tactics. Just,
All right.
Just so we actually let's get
What's
a
the
number
HP?
to his hit points if we can. I'll do that real quick.
All right.
Well,
Nat 1
Yeah.
is Nat 1.
The worst part is that was a 10. If that was 1 higher, I could flash of genius and make it pass even at a 1.
no, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh my god.
All right. If the Megalodon had an intelligence score, I would not do this. But it does not have an intelligence score. So, the only creature that it can attack without disadvantage is Carmine. So it is going to attack Carmine.
Which Carmine? Roll the d6.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
The D6 will make that matter.
Oh no, the D6 chooses no, sorry, not the D6. I mean, roll the D10, the D20 to see which one of the clones it eats.
Right. So you have mage armor, or not mage
Oh
armor.
my god, it hits! Oh great, it's great because it hits me, but it misses anyways because my AC is too. Wait, no, my
Oh
AC
my
is too high.
god!
It's too high now. I'm casting shield.
The Megalodon somehow susses out the right Carmine to attack, but as it closes its mighty mouth over Carmine, Carmine's Magitech shield just repels it, and it just chews on this. Carmine, you're like a diver in a diving cage.
No, it's glitter. If you hit Carmine's shield and not him, just a splash of just glitter goes off in front of you, and you hit that instead.
Amazing. Yes.
The Megalodon, now covered in glitter and slow and everything else, has no choice but to end its turn.
It fucked.
Alistair.
Not you, the Megalodon. Thumbs up.
The Megalodon. What do I have? What can I do?
I mean, is there anything more you can do to this poor, majestic beast of the sea?
Honestly, like, ever since I was a little kid, megalodons have been one of my, like, hyperfixations of, like, all of the sea among all of the sea creature hyperfixations I just have as a marine scientist.
Mm-hmm.
So there's something, I feel like my childhood self is screaming out right now, no, what are you doing? No, don't get the megalodon, but also the D&D part of me, who knows that this is a quest we must accomplish, is like, yes, kill! I think I'm gonna drop a shatter on it. I think that's the most damage that I can do that doesn't rely on it having a brain to think.
Yep. Would you like to upcast that any? Or just throwing out a little level 2?
Actually, yeah, no, why not? Let's fucking upcast that shit to level 4.
Alright. That's gonna be a con save. Roll that shit.
Yeah, no.
No.
5d8.
Damn.
5d8.
Yo, we keep rolling good on these damages, guys.
God damn.
Not a single one below fucking half. Jeez.
Alistair, your shatter goes off, and you blow out like half of its teeth. The water is now filled with megalodon blood. It is furious, and yes. Anything else from Alice?
Hey.
Very slowly furious.
Yes, because he starts also concentrating on the
Oh my god.
Are we the bad guys? Guess we are pirates, right?
In this scenario, yes, we are definitely bullying a giant shark.
Yeah, we're bullying a shark.
Listen,
Only
listen.
one-sided.
It's for the greater good, okay?
Yes, this is for the rest of the ocean.
Megalodon would have been killed by stillness anyways.
It made some poor street urchin sell a soul to you so that you could get a funky ability and, like, you know, better elf devil stuff, okay?
Yeah, hey, Megalodon,
If Aqua Summer
you
was...
to not die. Hey, bud.
Isn't your alignment fucking evil?
My alignment, my lawyer says that I'm not allowed to answer this question.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Alignment is none of your business.
All right,
If
Dr.
Aqua
Kef.
Summer could cry, a single tear would fall from what we're doing to this beautiful megalodon.
I'm gonna hit the megalodon with all of my repressed Scene Kid emo rage with another negative energy flood.
All right. That's a lot of damage.
-6.
Yeah,
Oh
minus.
damn, you high rolled that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minus 1d6. If I roll at least 2.
Oh.
Ooh. Alright, unfortunately, 14 is a success. I pause.
Still taking half damage.
so.
Alright. No silvery barbs,
And-
so 20 damage.
Yeah, I used the shield
Sad.
stuff.
Oh, you did. You did.
Yeah, else I'd do it.
Alright. What was the insight for, Kev?
Tactics.
Insight is wisdom based. You need a tactics is an
Oh.
intelligence skill. But I don't think that it's going to make a difference with a natural.
I think
four.
we can guess the HP bar is enough for a smite to kill it.
No,
Yeah,
I
who's
can't
next?
see any HP bars. I haven't been able to see HP bars since I started playing.
Oh,
Well,
I
20's
I
cursed.
saw them once.
yeah, roll 20 is very cursed.
I don't know. Sometimes you just got to reset rule 20. But
It's every time.
Maybe Roll20 hates. Have you burnt a D20 in the name of Roll20?
I think I need to throw my dice into a lava pit.
All right. Wait,
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Not today. Our rolls are great today, guys.
Yeah, our rules are
Not
amazing.
to- well, no, I need to. Who do you think keeps throwing their dice into the sacrificial volcano?
Of course,
That's
it's the
true.
fucking devil.
How much potential deep move? 30 feet.
Oh,
This motherfucker. Jesus, give us the second one.
oops. Sorry, I need to choose a different. Quit rolling 2. I can't use the same one twice. All right, there we go. Wounding ray. I'll be nice and I'll use that 7 that I already rolled. So Bubblish is gonna take the wind with a wounding ray probably. Unless I roll like 3 ones.
He tried.
I tried to roll
Damn
3
it.
ones. I tried. Megalodon had 5 hit points left. So
Let's go.
Bubblish killed a megalodon!
Around where he
Alright,
finally
alright.
did it.
Bubblish like floats
Amazing.
forward next to Alistair.
Bubbly.
And fires off his eye-beams and causes a rip through the side of the megalodon. Its gills are cut, and it collapses to the bottom of the ocean.
Alistair
my
just goes to hug Bubblish like he's a squishmallow and just squeezes him. You did such a good job, Bubblish. Look at you.
My goodness.
Bubblish did his best, and he wraps his eye stalks around Alistair.
Oh.
Hey, KB. Can I decapitate the shark?
You and what enormous saw?
Oh, don't worry. I'm just gonna go to
Willow?
town with my 2 tridents and teeth.
Are you okay? Wait,
Like
Might
cracks
take
in
me
Guardians of
hours,
the
but
Galaxy.
I can breathe underwater. Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
It will not be something you can do quickly. But yes, I mean, you came here with the you came here planning on taking like its head or at least the jaw.
Yeah.
Before you
Hey,
spend a
Maria.
whole afternoon trying to stab its head off, consider that you have a ship with a winch and a crew willing to help you, and a near infinite amount of money. Just a couple more options. Than
Can I please?
Yeah.
Can I make a quick suggestion here?
Kevin's already.
Is it okay if I
like,
start?
dead.
You just let them have fun. Is it okay if I start trying to peel off some of the hide? I feel like we could use it
Yeah,
for
so I
making
was about to
things.
bring that up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm gonna.
Sure,
Cause
yeah.
who here's got a who has any amount of survival skill?
I don't.
I've got a minor.
I'm a jack of all trades. I can try.
How about you do it, and then I'll give you inspiration. How about this? I'll give you you enhance ability yourself, and then I'll give you a flash of genius, and a. Kef's doing it. That's smart. All right. How about Kef's doing it? Kef, are you doing it?
Doing what?
Oh, okay.
They're already rolling and failing.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I just rolled for fun. I knew I would fail, so.
Realistically, Kev should be the one who cuts at it because they've got the +4. But I'm gonna assume roll again because I'm assuming in this case, Alistair would give you a what's the word? Enhanceability.
And I
Oh,
can
yeah.
guidance myself, I guess.
Yeah. I guess you could guidance yourself, and then I'll flash of genius you. So that I guess roll again for the enhanceability.
All right, KB, I'm gonna try to make sashimi out of this megalodon.
Yeah, let's
I'm
get
gonna. Alistair's
Oh,
gonna
there
pick
we
up
go.
some of the teeth that got knocked out.
Oh, hell
okay.
yeah.
I guess
Alright.
you don't need anything else then.
All right, you have a collection of megalodon teeth and a stock worth of and enough megalodon skin to make one object.
Okay, so that's the thing. I'm just gonna put that into. Are you guys okay if I use this to make like a thing of the manta ray?
Oh, hell yeah.
No, Kef wants boots.
Can I make them? Can I make a mantle of the manta ray but as boots?
Sure.
I don't need Mantle of a Manta Ray. I was joking.
That's a good point. Oh, then what do you want? Do you actually care about having the skin then?
No, I just want to successfully be able to like chainsaw man the head off.
Okay, then then I'll take 3 days then to turn this. I'll take this 3 days then and 300 gold.
No, we
to make a
don't
cloak
have
of the manta
3
ray.
days to get back.
No, I can do this
Unless
in the
you're
boat.
doing it on the way back. Okay.
I can
Yeah,
do it
on
on
the
the
way
boat. I'm an artificer. I have the magic
Yeah,
item.
yeah.
I have the necessary
I barely
stuff.
know her.
Yeah, and then okay, are you okay with me making a cloak of the manta ray and then handing it to Willow so that they'll have a swim speed of 60 and
Oh my
be able to
god.
breathe underwater?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yes.
I think I can also talk to Willow now underwater
Yeah.
because they have a
So
swim
this is-
speed.
That is awesome.
Is it a thumbs up, Cape, for doing that?
Yes.
Okay, Willow, do you have 300 gold you can knock off your cheat then? Okay, add down a cloak of the manta ray. I'll send you the item in DMs, and I feel like you will enjoy having a swim speed of 60. It is also not attunement, so it's just free money.
That's
Also-
amazing.
Also, you have a sick cloak on, in addition to whatever other sick cloaks you have on.
Can you stack them like that?
Technically,
6
yes.
cloaks.
This isn't Pathfinder. Also, the answer would be
Ooh,
no.
that sounds exploitable.
You're very warm.
It's the thing is usually attunement tells you no.
Right. Yeah. Attunement is usually the balancing factor there. In this
Yeah.
edition, but the Cloak of the Manta Ray is not an attunement item. We had in one of the previous campaigns, they knew early on that their adventure was going to eventually take them underwater, so they every time they went to a town, they would go shopping for cloaks of the Manta Ray. So by the time they'd done the other 3 locations they had to go to, the whole party had cloaks of the manta ray, so they all just dove down and were like, water, ocean, that's not even a problem. And then they immediately almost all died they immediately had a near TPK to a 2-headed sea serpent.
That's great.
Water, I hardly know her.
Ah, nice.
Nice.
All right.
Sorry. Anyway.
Anyway, we're gonna have to go over time a little bit, but I want
We should be able to wrap this up.
to wrap this up. All right. So you recover your pieces of the megalodon, including enough fresh jawbone to confirm that you have definitely accomplished the task that
No, I'm bringing in the whole head.
that is unreasonable.
Put it in
I
a
don't
bag of
think
holding.
so.
Would it fit in a bag of holding? Like through the hole?
No, yeah, you couldn't put it in a bag of holding. It's too big.
I can get a. Oh yeah, you're right. It won't fit through the hole.
No,
If
we're
you
just gonna
could
drag it
teleport
in on
there.
ropes.
I don't think it'll fit through the doors.
Okay, fine. I'll dimension door it in.
Oh my god.
Okay, that work. I think would that work?
Shit. Let me double check what dimension door is. I
We
actually
can just
have
put
that
it.
spell.
Guys are on time. We can just put it in the front, and then they can figure out what to do with it.
All right.
And
All right.
no, you can bring along objects with Dimension Door as long as their weight doesn't exceed what you can carry.
Okay, what about my teleportation circle?
You would have to make a teleportation circle. It's not something you can do,
Easy.
but you can have brought it out. You would have used the crew to help you carry it to outside.
My goodness.
All right. So you meet Guagura, I guess, outside the palace. I don't have space at the map for that, but Kef is standing there in front of, or on top of, I don't know, the Megalodon head. And Guagura looks up, and she's like, "Wow! I really didn't think you guys would do it."
This one to
Kef
thank
is
for
very
it. I
smug.
gesture to Bubblish.
Killing blow goes to Bubs.
Yes.
Well, good
Although
job,
we
Bubs.
Yes, very good job, Bubs. Alistair gives him more head pats.
Oh, it was nothing. I mean, I just, I saw it there swimming through the water, and I just like, wounding Ray, and then it died.
It was a wonderful shot. It was stupendous.
Yes. Truth.
Well, all right then. I
Of course
suppose
we-
you've proved
course.
proved that you are pretty good. And while you've been away, I've been talking with Lady Bao and General Ottel, and they've told me about your plans. You're gonna make this into some sort of weapon.
Yes.
That is
A
correct.
great and mighty trident.
And you think this trident can kill the stillness?
I think that this trident will turn the tide of any battle against stillness. What I think will kill them is a combination of our combined nation's military might with the cunning of an elite soldier unit. This
Guagura
weapon should limit its mobility.
Yes.
looks a little sad and says, "I see. There really isn't any alternative, is there?"
Do you have any other relics?
I mean, there really isn't any alternative to killing them.
Killing stillness.
Well, it is a beast that will
Kev
Hey,
puts up
poison
their
the
hand.
ocean.
Puts
already
up their hand
more
like,
than
why wouldn't you want this creature dead?
I know they've done a
You
lot
know
of
this creature.
bad things, but they didn't used to be like that.
What do you mean? Kef narrows his eyes.
Gura looks around, won't meet your eye, and says, "It was a long time ago. My friends and I, we found something, and she changed."
I see. Well, although I can make no guarantees, I have heard it told once that through great intervention, one of these captured souls has been ripped from the palms of the void and brought back to us. So does it have to die? Yes. But does that mean it's gone? No. Once it is slain, we can recapture its void charge, possibly return its soul into the life stream. And maybe give it a new life with some intervention from a few people I know. People, beings, that might owe me a favor after everything is said and done. So if you would like her back, I'm not, although improbable, but not necessarily impractical. It's possible.
You say you're the child of the sea, right?
Yes.
Then I want you to swear me an oath on the sea that you'll do whatever you can to bring her soul back.
Whatever I can.
That you'll try as hard as you can to help her. If it's impossible, it's impossible. But if it's possible, you must do it.
Although I have fulfilled my part of the bargain for the tooth, I have brought nothing as true gifts. As a child of the seas, I will make this oath to you. And as a science officer of Lysita, I will give Atlantis my forgiveness for the tragedy of Cuttle. And I hope that moving forward, our generals can meet about a strategic military alliance. I will do what I can to save her, but you must tell me more about what happened to her. I believe there is a key when it comes to corruption, and a turning point. And if we can examine the causes, we might be able to find a treatment/remedy. It is my oath as a doctor to help any who are in pain. By the way, this is the first time in 2 years I've ever used my doctor stuff.
Yeah.
And as a side note, dear princess, I, Dean of the Tol Alo Institute of Oceanic Studies and Research, have a very, very pristine amphitheater to which you are welcome to perform in at any time. Your song has quelled the fires which were burning in my empty heart.
Alright then, Dr. Kef. I accept your oath. We'll give you the fang. Use it well.
And I'll talk to Cito to see if she's got any of Jormungandr's baby teeth she wants to part with.
Yeah.
And, yes. Alright. In the hours which follow, the Fang is brought out from the Atlantean treasury and presented to the party. Wagura will meet with Dr. Kef privately and discuss certain things about stillness, which I will discuss with Zed in private.
Ooh.
Hello.
Before next time.
Oh
But-
ho ho.
But for now, Kef, You have one last thing to do. In order to complete the trident, you need to call forth Tethys once again.
Okay.
What does this look like?
Okay. Kef sits on the forward beam of the ship
Okay.
and reaches out with their mind and their soul and just thinks pretty lady. Ayy.
Eventually, over a great deal of time and meditation, Tethys, the Titan of Waters, emerges from the sea, emerging from a wave. Hello again. Kef, Olive?
Kef kind of like pogs. You really are the coolest Titan of the seas, you know that?
I believe I'm the only Titan of the seas.
And the coolest.
Well, thank you. You have summoned me for a reason, though, I take it?
I show her the pearl and the fang.
What are these?
I am guided by fate and a very wise friend that have led me to these relics, and now I beseech thee, I need a lock of your hair to forge a mighty weapon, one that I've spoke to you about.
The weapon to defeat the Red Tide.
Yes.
And you say a wise one has told you you need this?
Yes. One that I trust. The other half.
The one who knows half. Then I will not...
Kef nods.
Then I will not question his knowledge or wisdom.
But surely I will not take this for free. I will erect a temple dedicated to you upon the waters at my establishment, my school. We've had some little temples, but now we will be dedicated to you as our main divine matriarch.
An oath, then. When this war is over,
Yes.
you will erect such a temple.
I'll do it now.
Even better. She pulls out
Deal.
She pulls out a knife and grabs a lock of her hair and cuts it. She hands it to Kef. It is long and beautiful.
Thank you, pretty lady.
Meanwhile, Carmine,
Mhm.
your dwarven eyes seem to lock upon the three objects that Kef now holds. The fang, well, you can't hold the fang. The fang's too big, but the fang, which is like, fang's like the size of a tree, so it's like here on the deck. The fang and the the hair, and the pearl. And you are inspired. You have heard of this feature of dwarves, but you have never experienced one before. You must work with these materials. You are inspired. Your eyes glint with madness and knowledge. An ancient blessing of Ignacy upon the dwarves. The madness of the strange mood. You must craft the perfect creation, or you must die. Those are your only two options.
His hands start to tremble, his eyes go wide, it is happening. Oh god. He walks forward on shaky legs, and he says in a trembling voice, I need them. Hand the parts to me. I will create your weapon. I must. By the gods, I must.
Surely, my lady Tethys. Ooh. Hear you out if she so deems it.
She looks at Carmine and says... And she's looking at Carmine, she speaks to Kef and says... His hands are blessed. His mind is filled with madness and knowledge. The mad god works through his hands. Let him work.
And I, their scion, shall not get in the way. Set sail to the places where the tides meet. That's where we're forging it, right? I thought that was part of the thing.
Yes.
Carmine, you know that you cannot... Here is not the right place. The energies are wrong. You need to invoke the power of the sea, and there is only one place in all creation where this object can be forged. Where all the currents of all the seas meet in the middle of the ocean. Kef has been there once before.
So has Rhea?
And Rhea as well.
Yep. Yes.
The ship sets sail. Tethys takes hold of the ship and, walking faster than the wind blows, will carry you. Will carry your ship to where the currents meet.
Let's go.
Let's go.
And here, Carmine begins to forge, to shape, I should say, the tooth, and the pearl, and the hair into a mighty weapon.
He does not sleep, he does not cease, he mutters nonsense to himself as he goes to work, his eyes wide, his hands trembling the entire time. Thoughts and visions clouding his mind, guiding his hands as he creates this thing.
This dwarf has been taken by a fey moon.
In the end.
Is in equal madness.
In the end.
Welcome to our club.
In the end, Carmine stands holding the most beautiful weapon he has ever seen. Carmine now truly has the right to call himself a legendary craft dwarf.
I forgot something.
Yes.
I wanted to also forge the Titan, the Trident of Fish command with it, so it could be added, so I don't have to carry around 2 tridents.
Of course.
It's fine,
Sorry to
okay.
interrupt.
course, the
It was
handle.
It was the juice.
Yes. Yes. The handle of the Trident Fish Command is also included. Yes.
Let's
Okay.
go.
At the end,
Sorry, I kind of threw you off there. My bad.
all right. In the end, Carmine holds this finished, perfect weapon. Trident. At the end of the staff, there's the pearl, and then from the three sides, 3 points of Jormungandr's teeth. This trident is an artifact. It requires attunement to use its full power. But the trident does a few things. One, it is a +3 weapon. Obviously.
Oh, hell yeah.
Additionally, when you attune to it, you may choose for it to be a +3 Rod of the Pact Keeper, if you are a Fathomless Warlock, or a +3 Amulet of the Devout, if you are an Ocean Domain Cleric. In your case, it means it's a +3 Rod of the Pact Keeper. So this means that it is going to give you a +3 to attack with it as a weapon, but also aid your spell saving throw and spell attack bonuses +3 as well.
Nice.
Additionally, in addition to being a +3, it also does 2d10 of poison damage on a hit, if used as a weapon.
Nice.
Once per week, a single dose of World Serpent Venom can be collected from the tips of the trident.
Okay. So it makes me money too.
While attuned by a spellcaster, the trident has 3 additional properties that can be each used once per day, recharging at dawn. Lightning Strike. You can use an action to cast Lightning Bolt, doing 9d6 lightning damage with a DC 17 Dex save. You can use an action to issue a Deafening Thunderclap, audible out to 600 feet. Each creature within 60 feet of you, not including yourself, makes a DC 17 con save, taking 2d6 thunder damage and becoming deafened on a failure. Half damage on a save.
Ooh.
And also Thunder and Lightning, where you use both of those properties at the same time, without, which is a third property which is expended separately than the other two. Furthermore, you have 2 minor beneficial and 1 major beneficial feature, and then 2 minor detrimental features.
What is...
Alright. The minor beneficial traits are 1. While attuned, you know the Shape Water cantrip.
Oh.
Additionally, while attuned, you can hold your breath for 1 hour longer than normal, even while engaged in physical activity, such as fighting. Effectively, this means if Kef is prepared and holds his breath ahead of time, Kef can make himself immune to the red tide. For 1 hour.
Oh.
Nice.
The major benefit is you can cast the spell Watery Sphere without expending a spell slot. Whenever you cast the spell without using a spell slot, roll a d6. On a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, you cannot use this feature again until the next dawn. If you are a spellcaster, so in case if you're in Kef mode, you also consider to know this spell for the use of your own spell slots, as long as you are attuned and holding the trident. The trident has 2 minor detrimental effects. While attuned to this artifact, non-magical flames within 30 feet of you are instantly extinguished. No candles or campfires for you.
I was about to say, I just like go into any bar and attune to it, and all the lights go out. Oh, I'm gonna have some fun with that.
You won't be able to go. You won't be able to go. You won't be able to go into any cities at nighttime, or just, all the street lamps keep going out.
I know, it's just like darkness precedes my entry, like, and everyone gets a little bit damp.
And
Pause.
additionally, while attuned to this artifact, you must eat and drink 6 times as much to stave off starvation. You also crave to make as much of this food meat and fish as possible. If not fed sufficiently, you become ill-tempered and eventually violent.
Carnivore are?
Needs
So
snack.
nothing's changed.
This is
Except now he's gonna make jokes about cannibalizing us if he gets too hungry.
Oh,
What is
God.
water sphere? I don't know that spell.
It is called, you'll just have to, like, you create like a bubble of water and things and targets and creatures get stuck in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good enough for me.
Yeah, you can you can, if you type watery sphere, you'll find it. But, and we can read the
I
whole
think this
thing.
weapon has been cooking up for like at least like a year and a half since we like discovered anything about stillness. So.
Mhm.
But I ask a question.
Yes.
What is its name?
What is its name,
It
Carmine?
does have a name.
Well, if I'm
Oh,
allowed
no.
to choose.
Please, no.
Oh no, it has. Don't worry. I've got the name in Dwarven and then the name in English. And
Okay, I thought it was gonna be some Sailor Moon shit.
no. It's
Okay.
he's not. He can't. This inspiration was both his and something else's. He doesn't get it. It isn't allowed for him to make it something like a glitter stick or something. The
I
name.
think Glitter Stick would go hard though, just
Yo,
for the
you see
record.
it, like
boy,
the
nah,
Konosuba
it's-
thing when like Megumi
Nah.
names the main person's sword.
I've
like,
got it
Shun
here.
Shunmaru.
The dwarven name is Amendanos, but translates directly to Thunder Whale, because
I
you
like
got.
Mm.
It'll be the crashing. It will be the thing that brings the crashing noise of this thing's final death, and ends the silence.
I like it.
I love that.
I love it very much.
Adding that to my notes. Replacing the placeholder name of Trident of the Sea. That's lame. This isn't Trident of the Sea. This is Thunder Whale.
This is Thunder Whale now, motherfuckers. Stillness won't see this coming.
I will also drop the text
What if
file
I
with
go inside
all that
Stillness?
in Midas General in the Discord. We'll add this to your character sheet later, Kev.
Yay.
But for now, this is where we're gonna end things. Next time.
Wait,
Oh.
right before.
Yes.
Wait. Can I send a vial of the World Serpent Venom back to Atlantis to be a real phone placeholder until I can get Mamicito to give me some baby teeth?
Sure. All right. Now, this is where we're gonna end things for this week. Next week, or not next week, next session, 2 weeks from now, we're going to be moving into the final battle.
All right.
Will
This
the
will be
fleet
epic.
be built?
There will be a fleet.
Awesome. Did the kobolds help?
The kobolds are helping. You will be. There will be ships. There will be ships from Lysita. There will be ships from Lysita, and there will be an army from Atlantis. Furthermore, I'm going to put out a notification to probably tomorrow because it's late now, asking for all of the other parties playing in the setting. I will be allowing them to donate gold from their own party campaigns to purchase additional ships, or to provide additional ships to aid your battle, and they will get to name those additional ships to appear on screen.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, that's gonna be
Um,
so cute.
I
can't wait for
love that.
Pokemon Goat face.
Oh god.
Well, KB, can I call in some favors too?
What favors do you have in mind?
I would like Kazim from Muhit to come and be our cannon loader.
Okay, yeah. No, you
And I
already got his word on that. So yes, Kazim will be there to load the cannons.
And I have 3 lion turtles that say they want some teeth in this fight.
Time to summon the turtles.
Time to be turtles.
Turtles! The turtles!
I have this going back in my notes so they'll join me in the final battle.
All right. Yes. So, the Golden Goose, which the captain has been paying quite a lot of money to upgrade behind the scenes. So the new, magically empowered Gilded Goose, 3 dragon turtles, an unknown number of ships from Lacita with financial backing from the other adventuring parties, and the army of Atlantis against 1 creature.
Yeah, that sounds. Yeah, no, we got
Will
this.
it be enough?
This might be a fair fight.
I believe
Oh
in
my
the heart
God.
of the cards.
I do too.
I will
doing this.
scroll through my notes to see if we have any other things. Technically, I have a date with Gemma. Can this be my date with Gemma?
Crazy date, honestly.
No, Gemma will not be.
What? She's like, no, it sounds like an awful date.
Gemma will not be joining. Gemma might be on one of the other boats from the set.
Nice.
But,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, let me just scroll through the. Yeah, we can go ahead and wrap it up.
This
Alright.
is gonna be so fun. I'm excited.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up right here. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you everybody who came in. Yeah. Just gonna go ahead and end things here. Good night, y'all. Please go and follow me on Twitter down there below. If you are if you are interested in playing D&D with me, you can go to startplaying.games/gm/kb. Links can be found on my Twitter, where I am currently recruiting players for a number of games. I have a number of games with open seats, including a D&D campaign, a GURPS campaign, or 2 GURPS campaigns, and a Dungeon Crawl Classics campaign.
GURPS.
But, yeah, that's where we're gonna just end things for tonight. Good night, y'all. I'll see you next time.
Good night, everyone.
Farewell!
Good night.